Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Death Stranding 2 for what is live stream number 9 as we continue our journey through the game. Good morning, hope your weekend went very well. We're back today for 3.5 hours as we continue on from Friday morning stream. Now, in Friday's morning stream, we had to go and rescue tomorrow after she overheard a conversation on the Magellan and then left to a BT area. We had a big fight with some mechs before bringing her back and making her happy again on the Magellan. We then travelled further around Australia until we reached the Pizza Chef after doing upgrading in other places. And then we did our first order for the Pizza Chef, and we've got the main order for him still to go. We actually did the side order first, just because it made more sense to do it that way. So we unlocked the Architect, I think it was, by doing it that way. So that meant we also completed, by the trophy we got, episode 6 Chrysalis as well. So episode 6 is now done. On episode 7, don't know how many episodes there are in total, but episode 7 is where we're at, and that's where we're at. So if you haven't seen the schedule for this week, check out the schedule video that went live yesterday at 1 PM GMT, or you've got the community post on our community page that dictates all our live stream times this week and dates, to be fair. Right, I just need to check the stand and we can crack on. As I say, 3.5 hours, see how much more we can do. We've got the main order for the Pizza Chef to do, after obviously watching an advert for the stream. Pizza Chef to do his main order to a new place as well. That's first and foremost, and then from there we'll decide. Oh, yeah. And then from there we'll decide where we go next, depending on where the story takes us, to be fair. I'm still in two minds. So we know Mexico, we've got everyone connected in Mexico to the chiral network. We haven't been back since, and there's the occasional talk about it on the Magellan about going back to Mexico. You know, you can travel there and all that, but no one's actually pushed us to do so. Now, I don't know if we're missing out on new equipment by not going back to Mexico and doing lots of upgrading there, but I also kind of feel like we need to be pushed. Otherwise, story-wise, it doesn't quite fit, does it? So I'm in two minds about Mexico. I don't know if we should just head back and do a load of stuff there, or just carry on as we are. I'm kind of waiting in case someone just say this may be a good time to go back, but I don't know. And to be fair, we've now got the tools and the abilities and stuff to go around Mexico a lot quicker and easier than it was originally, because we've got unlocked so much more now, and the bandits are easier to take down, to be fair. But let's load in and have a look where we're at. So we're 28 hours in and 29 minutes, nearly 28 and a half by 2 seconds. And we're going to start today with the main order from the Pizza Chef. This is a reminder of the story so far. Sam and Drawbridge overcame a number of obstacles and difficulties as they seek to connect Australia. Despite the cataclysmic events taking place around them, people still need to eat. Sam has therefore delivered beet cheese to the Pizza Chef shelter. Hopefully enough pizzas will be produced to satisfy everyone's hunger. That is where we're at. Let me just do this. Job done. Okay, that is the story so far. We finished the stream by having a quick shower. Let's quickly speak to Dole Man.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Looking clean as a whistle.
I don't know if he's got much to say.
I see that the armed
there's a few.
survivalists have gotten their hands on a new assortment of weapons. And our own arsenal has since been expanded, courtesy of the Pizza Chef. People seem less and less inclined to give others the benefit of the doubt these days. I fear it's going to continue to get harder to earn the trust of strangers in the future. I don't really have anything else to say right now.
Just wanted to check, make sure we've done everything there. The plan is so we need to go and take pizzas to, I think it is, I don't know if it's the inventor or someone. We'll check it anyway. But we can't take them during the day unless we use a vehicle, which we will do. We'll use the off-roader. So you can go on a shelf in the off-road and you can take them during the day. Otherwise, you're not meant to take them during the day, because they get ruined essentially during the day. You've got to take them either at night or in the rain, supposedly, or on a vehicle. Right, that's a boost in stamina. Let's crack on. As I say, we're going to go and get this delivery done for the pizza chef, and then see where the story takes us next. This is the main story mission as well. We did the architect first because it made sense to do a side order in the complete opposite direction first. Oh, it's actually night time. I didn't realize it was night time. Not that it matters, to be fair. We deliver at all hours. I'm going to actually go to the pizza chef to get the thing, don't I? So we also had a load of equipment on us for somewhere else, but we had to put it back in here, mainly because we wanted to try out the transponder travel, so that you can build transponders now in different locations and fast travel to them, which is all well and good, but you can't take deliveries with you. So all this stuff we had on us because we had it on us, and you now can't actually do that. I was going to say, these are all our we've got loads of stuff in here. Parts of the tire currents gauge, where's that for? Right there. We've got a lot of stuff on us, but we need to first and foremost get a vehicle out, I think. No. Garage. Right, let's pull out our off-roader. And we're going to load that up with all the extra stuff we can't go on the carry. We barely carry anything ourselves anymore. To be fair, everything's done on the off-roader. We did use the machine gun for the first time with the off-roader. And I don't want to rest, that's not what I want to do, I want cargo. And also it's very slow. But we also worked out we can also shoot from on the off-roader. So because we know we can now shoot, then that's something we can do. Right, all of these are all for other people that we need to try and do at some point. It's not very much, to be fair, on that. Right, let's check what we've got. We've got blood grenades, stun bombs, blood bags, we're good. I think boots 27. Weapon wise, grenade pistol, level 2 shotgun, tranquilizer, sniper rifle. Where is our trank handgun, bolo stun gun? That's new. We'll knock down last an assault rifle level 1. We want a better assault rifle, really. So everything else in the private locker I don't think we needed. Is there anything in here for the, just in case there's anyone's put anything in the shared locker for the pizza chef? But should we check while we're here? There we go. Just in case there's anything for the pizza chef, we might, because that's where we're heading straight away anyway. No. Okay. It's worth a quick check. Just to see. We got, hang on, we got PCC and everything on us. We don't seem to have very much stuff on us, which is, yeah, we haven't got no climb, okay, we've got no gear on us. It's because we went through the transponder and you can't take anything. It empties you out. Yeah, this is all our normal stuff. Yeah, we'll do it that way. For some reason, yeah, for some reason that you can't. I suppose it stops you cheating in a way and taking deliveries really quickly and easily. But yeah, we can't actually fast travel via. Are they called transponders? I don't think they are they? What are they actually called? If I can find it. We are zoomed in enough, but if it shows up. There's people with their vehicles around. That thing there. That's what I'm on about. Well, that's what I didn't check actually on the map before we leave. There were some materials, weren't there? I know we're heading somewhere over there. Okay, I can't see a paver that way. We did also learn that there were some new weapons that they're not outlaws, are they? I'm struggling for names today. I don't know why. These guys, the brigands, are they brigands? Those guys, the bad guys, they've got some new weaponry in terms of. It seems like mech mines that chase you if you drive too close to them. So we've got to be aware of those as well. Just be a bit careful, essentially. The main order we're taking is this one here. We're going to deliver to the data scientist. It looks like quite a long way, to be fair. We've got to do this within 10 minutes. Now, we've never been there before. We've got no idea of the terrain. But we've got 10 minutes to deliver this pizza, so make sure it's piping hot. It shouldn't be too bad. It's night time, so BTs could be around. We're just going to drive. Simple as that. I hope we get there quick enough. Partially of the car, the best of evaluation, absolutely. We'll sort out where we're heading in a second.
This cargo has been designated Keep Flat and requires urgent delivery.
Keep flat, so obviously you don't want to fall over with it. We're going to stick it straight into our vehicle. We can carry it on our back because it is night time, but because we never do, we'll just take it as we always do on in the vehicle. We have got 115 available memory. I'm not really a fan of anything else we've got on here, to be fair. Obviously, there's boost for the carrier, but again, there's nothing we're going to use. And annoyingly, if I want to go this way for anything, we have to have aim assistance. I don't want no aim assistance. Although there's nothing else really there other than extended light windows and stuff. But I don't want the aim assistance. So we have to hold off having any more enhancements. Before we leave, obviously we have data scientists is where we're heading. I just want to see if there's anything else that anyone else has left going there. Again, if there's anything else, we may as well take it with us. Hartman's. No. Nope. So it's always worth a check. You never know if someone else has left something that you can take with you. Right, I've got no idea which route we're going to take here. So we're heading data scientists. We're going to try and stay away from those guys. So possibly this way and then round. It gets very dodgy over this way, it looks like. And obviously there's a ruin there. We don't know what that quite is at this point. This is all forest, I think, which means we may have to go this way to get round it, or over the top potentially. But to start with, then we want to be heading past the Magellan and that way. And we've only got 10 minutes to get this delivered. That's the big thing. 10 minutes only. I don't quite know why there's a bridge there. It's not like there needs to be a bridge there. This is what I find annoying about all the shared stuff, is the stuff like bridges and stuff people put down that's not needed. I have got rid of a couple that would be in the way. But then I also feel bad at getting rid of people's stuff. They've placed it down for what they believe is a good reason. Right, I want to head more. We might try and skirt this if we can here. They've obviously placed it down for whatever their reason is. Whereas for me, I just don't see the point in placing bridges and stuff willy-nilly. I try and only place stuff that's actually needed where possible. But I try not to delete other people's stuff if I don't have to. But the one we had the other day was right in the way. Oh, nice. That's something for the data scientists, which is where we're heading. But yeah, it was literally right in the way of where we were going, so I had no choice but to delete it, to be fair. The sun is coming up. Whoa! What was that? What is going on? Oh, it's a quake. There's obviously a quake, and we're going through this area as a quake goes on. Is not a good thing.
Herd of chiral creatures, far more than we're equipped to handle.
Yeah, don't want to be dealing with those.
Get away while we still can.
I didn't mean to go through them, but I had no choice, I don't think that. I do need to kind of check where we're heading here. Right, we're going, if we keep going through this little bit here, I'm hoping pop out over here, and it's a straight route to data scientist, and we're still making good time. I say, we've not done this journey before, it's kind of guesswork in terms of terrain, more chiral creatures, draining our battery, but we're okay. We couldn't have done this on foot because we wouldn't be able to take the pizza out as of now because it's daylight. So actually doing this now was a good thing. We just need to head to the right essentially. What? There's some mechs here again. They're the ones that explode. And he ran over another animal. These are the ones that follow you and then explode on you. Why are they there? Right, we've made it. Data scientist. First delivery of the day. And it'll be hopefully a brand new person added to this chiral network. I don't know how long it's taken us to get this here. 3 minutes. There is some cargo damage. I think that's because of the chiral creatures. We've got the extra delivery picked up on the way as well. Hopefully it's enough to give them the network in one go. That's the hope. What the hell is this? Where's the data scientist? Oh, okay, so it's data scientist traps. We were meant to get less than 5% damage. The chiral creatures kind of caught us out a little bit. Got the extra delivery as well. Please be enough, otherwise we're going to do another delivery for them. There we go, 1 star. They will now join the network, hopefully. Pico. So first delivery of the day, main story, pizza delivered to the data scientist. Good morning, Craig Eisman. How are you this morning? I'm not too bad, thank you. Tired as always, other than that, I'm okay. How was your weekend? I thought you was at work today, to be fair. There we go. Another strand added to the network. The data scientist. Okay, we can kind of see where we kind of need to go next to get people on board. The Magellan's here as well now. And we have now gained a camo. Ah, hang on. It prevents the wearer from being detected by mole mines, AI cameras. I'm guessing they're the things in the floor that we keep seeing that were chasing us. That's probably worth taking and wearing. Normally, I keep thinking it's just colour. I don't want to change colour. But that actually, if that stops us being detected by mines, that's not a bad shout. And we gain sneaking boots. I might actually put them on our strap. Boots designed for infiltration, other covert operations. Their light construction dampens the sound of your footsteps, allowing you to approach enemies stealthily, subdue them from behind, or retrieve cargo. Ah, okay. That might be something to have on our strap, to be fair. We can change into. And we've got a SLLW assault rifle. A silent assault rifle. Wow. A silent lightweight variant of the MP bullet assault rifle fit with suppressor. I love a suppressor. Installable as a light, a dot sight, and has 3 modes of fire. I'd ignore the modes of fire. It'd be semi-auto the whole time. I never really changed the full auto or burst. I don't see the point. Lily Leo, good morning. How are you? We gained an extra 20 firmware, and we'll see what we've leveled up here. Yeah, good, thank you. We've only just started. We've only been live 20 minutes or so. We haven't been live very long. How was your weekend, Lily Leo? Is a slave girl. We did some deep cleaning in the house. So you did it. You did deep cleaning over the weekend. Really, hottest days of the year, and you're deep cleaning. Wow. Yeah, that's not good, Crazy Ashman. But then you got to do as a wife asks, don't you? Happy wife is happy life, as I say. I'm not too bad, thank you, Lily Leo. Not too bad at all. I don't think we leveled up. We got border grade 194, master carrier level 2 as it stands. Let's see what we're doing next. Silence assault rifle, I'm happy with that. Thanks for the like, Lord, much appreciated. No, I'm just really enjoying the game itself. It's not my favourite game, but I'm really enjoying it. I generally have the same attitude towards all games, to be fair. I don't really have a favourite as such. Right, let's ask the questions. Did you create the mole mines? If they did create the mole mines, my question is, how did the brigands get hold of them? Because obviously we've already seen those in Friday's stream at the brigands area, because they chased us for the first time. So, yeah, if you created them, how did the brigands get them is the question. I don't really have a favourite game. I have like favourite franchises, like the Assassin's Creed franchise I really enjoy. But yeah, I don't have a set favourite game, I wouldn't say. I enjoyed too much of a diverse range, I think, to really have a set favourite game. So did you create the mole mines? I'm annoyed. It's annoying that I've actually got to read the subtitles to understand what they're saying. The linked AI cameras that check when it's friends and friends. Zoom through the open boom. You can't shoot them. That's good to know. Okay. I'm assuming if we're in the vehicle, though, they will still come after us. I don't. Obviously, if we change to that suit, it's all well and good. But if we're in the vehicle, I don't think it's going to stop them. What's DBD? I don't know what DBD is. Things have been bad lately. See what she says. Other people are using them too. They are, yeah, the brigands. Don't know how it's possible. Someone leaked. Oh, okay, someone leaked the data potentially. Oh, Dead by Daylight. I've never played Dead by Daylight, to be fair. So what we normally do on the channel is we vote for what game we're playing next or streaming next. Currently we have this and Roadcraft on the go. So we have 3 streams of Death Stranding this week and 2 of Roadcraft. When we come towards the end of one or the other, depending on what's in our backlog, because we've done these 2 games on release, we'll have a vote to what comes next. So I've got a long list of games that people have given me, a set of suggestions, so everyone votes on what comes next. So Dead by Daylight is actually on our list of games. It just hasn't been voted on for a while. But yeah, we are due to put a vote up at some point soon. I've just got to work out, because we stopped other games to do this and Roadcraft on release, we need to go back and finish those. So, you know, but yeah, it is actually on my list, to be fair. But there's a lot of games on the list. Let's put it that way. We had a lot of suggestions. Should be at work, fell over your coffee table and jarred your shoulder out your back. Oh wow, okay. Sorry to hear that, Crazy Ashman. Hope your back and shoulder feels better soon, especially your back. That's never good hurting your back. No, we only stream on YouTube. I've been told I'd probably do better on Twitch, to be fair, but I don't want to move. I started on YouTube, and I'll stay on YouTube as far as I'm concerned. I'm not interested in any other platforms in terms of streaming. I've got a TikTok channel, barely use it, I barely put anything on it. Yeah, I like making episodic content too. So the longer videos, I like doing those. So we have a few games on the go at the minute, but I'm just struggling to keep up with it. Crazy Murder Bots. Mech Vikings carrying weird weapons. We haven't seen them out and about, other than trying to rescue Tomorrow in the last stream. We were attacked by them. Analyze their weapons. What's the betting we have to bring a mech back? So we're playing this on PlayStation 5 currently. I do have a gaming laptop and stuff. I have a Switch 2. I have a capture card. I just haven't properly finished setting up yet. So we can stream from other devices, but we generally only stream PlayStation 5 currently. Right, bye for now. I don't know what's next at the minute. This was the main story. All mines have been turned off. I was like, so there's no. No, I completely understand, Crazy. I do understand.
I'm guessing you must be pretty tired. Get yourself back to the DHV Magellan.
I want to crack on. They keep telling us to take a break.
Seems to be more talkative lately.
Ah, okay.
Maybe the two of you could find time for a chat.
A chat with tomorrow makes sense. Right.
Well done.
I've got a load of orders on our vehicle as well that we're going to have to wait for. What the breakable cargo? Oh, we've got to go and recover this and bring it back. Is it worth doing that now to try and get another star level, maybe? It doesn't say what's going to be in our way, to be fair. It doesn't look... I haven't actually checked the thing, but it seems fairly simple. Do you know what? Before we go and rest on the Magellan, let's go and get that done. It's another job. It's some more towards levelling up the data scientist at the very least. So we'll take that. Right, let's have a look at this new equipment. So we've got sneaking boots. We'll make one of those and we'll put that on our clip. We now have a silenced assault rifle. That's definitely going on board. Yeah, well, it'll be a quick drive to it, to be fair. It won't take long to get there. There was something else. Oh, it was the suit. We can't change suit here, can we? I think we have to do that. I think the suit is in our private room, I think. Right, sneaking boots and silenced assault rifle. Silenced assault rifle will go on our tool rack. Sneaking boots, we're going to put those on our clip. Inner clip has Brigand Survivalist. I don't really know which ones are better here. They're both weird boots we've just picked up, I think, more than anything else. The actual Survivalist weighs more. Let's get rid of the Survivalist. Right, can I... Survivalist boots we will recycle. I probably should make a spare pair of boots and actually proper boots and put them on there, to be fair. The shotgun, that's a shotgun. Where's our normal assault rifle? Oh, there, okay. So I don't like being an uneven layer, but we can't do much about that. So as huge range of followers, so I think you do stream for a long time. We've been streaming for just under 5 years. Yeah, just under 5 years. Customized look. So is this where we change our suit? Yes, it is. Okay. So this is where we can change our suit. Your normal doesn't change anything. Doesn't change anything. Doesn't change anything. AI camo. So again, so this is meant to be using the latest technology from the data scientists. I think it's probably worth changing to it. Everything else is just colour variations. What I wanted was something that actually changed us for the better. So let's change to that suit. I'm not gonna. I don't bother with other stuff. I don't see the point. I just wanted to change that. We didn't gain any new enhancements. What's that one there? Oh no. Right, let's head on out. We've got to go and grab these boards and bring them back, essentially. Why don't I add customized stuff? What, like, you mean like, what do you mean by customized stuff? Message on the SSS. Tarmac, that's the pizza chef. Is that a new one? I think that's a new message there. Yeah, I don't remember reading that. Yeah, well, I don't know what you mean by add customized stuff. I think from what I think you mean, once I've got the capture card set up properly, we can do customized banners and stuff during streams. But I don't care about all that stuff. I think it looks tacky. It doesn't interest me, to be fair. We started streaming because I had a life changing motorcycle accident. So we started streaming as a way of having a social life, talking to people, meeting new people, that kind of thing. Um, so for me, it's never been about all the tacky stuff that people have, like logos and stuff. Yeah, overlays. None of that interests me, to be fair. I've never been one for like cosmetics in games, and to me that's more like cosmetic-y kind of stuff. I don't think it looks attractive. I think sometimes it can come across quite tacky. And as I say, it's never been about that. Although we're monetized, the channel's doing brilliantly, um, it's always been about me just having a social life. That's all it's been about. And that's kind of, we voted to whether people wanted to have memberships or not, and the vote was not, so we're not doing memberships. We don't do sponsorships unless it's something I actually use. So I turn down sponsorships almost daily because it's not something I use. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, exactly. I don't do cosmetic games. That helps you exactly. Pizza Chef and send you a special code waiting for your orders. If you purchase a special set, I'll even throw in a free gift. Also, here's a special code for a free pizza. Hold that to open the weapons menu. To hold L2 R2 circle at the same time. So if we want a pizza, we can order one ourselves. To be fair, I'm going to try that in a second. L2 R2 circle. We'll see if we can get ourselves a pizza. Keeping an eye on everyone, Tarman. Okay, let's try this. Oh! That pizza chef is not very good. So he said, hold L2 R2 circle for a free pizza to us. And he's actually just made our silenced assault rifle live ammunition so we can kill people. I'm turning it off. That's quite sneaky of the pizza chef, to be fair. I'm just going to check that's what he did just do to us. Made the stuff Discord. I'm not interested, to be honest. There's no point. There's no point you sending me anything. As I said, I'm not interested at all. It just doesn't interest me. And as I say, if I do want to do that stuff, I'll just make it. But again, I'm not interested. I'm afraid. Sorry about that. If that's the only reason you joined the stream as well, that is not a good thing. Right, pizza. I just want to check the pizza chef. Hold right to open up the weapons menu, then hold L2 R2 circle at the same time. That pizza chef just gave us the ability to give our guns live ammunition to kill people. Problem is, if you kill people, you create a void out. Void outs are bad. So why is the pizza chef giving us the option of live ammunition? Okay, something to think about, because obviously he knows what he was doing. That was done on purpose, but I don't know why. That's my only thinking. Right, anyway, let's crack on with what we're doing. We're heading over here to find this stuff. My thinking is we just drive round. Through the trees. Or might even go up, in fact. But yeah, do you just join people's streams then to try and sell your stuff? Or sell your services, essentially? Is that why you join people's streams? I'm actually going to... So it's showing me the Magellan. Where's our orders there? That's what we've got to go and pick up. Message from the data scientist. Thanks for the pizza and the science, Pico. That pie was delicious, but it was those sides that really made my day, Pico. A concealed compartment in the bottom of the box. Pure genius. My mole mines are a great defense, but having guns is so much greater. Agreeing to join the coronet was the least I could offer in return. There was a secret container in the bottom of the pizza box. that contain a gun for the data scientist. This pizza chef, there's something dodgy about him. Is it okay if I make an extra order? Someone please let me know. Pico, go ahead and order anything else you want. Thank you, you're the best, Pico. Yeah, there's something dodgy about that pizza chef. Yeah, I'm just curious if that's what you do. You just join random streams and try and sell your services. We actually haven't got too far to go to get these, I don't think. Like 150 meters in front of us. I didn't think it was far for us to go. What I'm curious about is if we can see. Oh wow, there's loads of stuff here. Hang on. Oh no, that is just the 3 actually. I thought there was more than the 3. So there's made a chiral bridge there as well. That's 1. Oh, someone's made a chiral bridge because. Can I get it from there? They've created a chiral bridge to actually get the order. Because the order is quite tricky to get. If you see, I don't think that's going to. I might have to get out to go and pick this up. I don't think our sticky gun's going to pick it up. It's in quite awkward positions by the looks of things. There's one there. And where is this other one? Yeah, you can see it's on the other side of there, but it's kind of on the top. Hence why someone made the chiral bridge then to actually try and get it. Although I'm hoping to get back on the car. I think is it just going to stop? It's there. So I'm just thinking how to get on there. I think we're better off driving down, aren't we? I think. And going up the ladder rather than dropping off that. Are you not going to answer, Lily Leo? Whether that's why you drop my channels? I didn't think you would. Right, so what we're after is up there. I want to use ladder, not grab ladder. There you go. Oh, it is grab. It is grab ladder. I don't think I've seen that ladder before. This should got us up there automatically. But anyway. Is that a new type of ladder that we've not seen before? It's kind of like an automatic one. Yeah, I just think if you're joining random people's streams just for that, I think it's a bit disrespectful. The people that want to, that are just enjoying themselves. Right, is there anything else to pick up while we're here? I'm not seeing anything. If not, we'll head back, hand this in, and then head back to the Magellan. Let's have a quick look on the map as well. So we're currently here. Obviously, there's got to be someone here we need to go and see. To have this strand over here. There's an island there as well, actually. And then, yeah, we've still got all this still to do around here. Seems like quite a lot, doesn't it? To be fair. I think it still seems quite a lot. But I don't know if this order alone... Is that showing up suddenly now? I don't understand why these bridge links are suddenly showing up. They weren't showing up before. I think it's saying I'm getting likes, but yeah, weren't showing up before. There's a road pave over here. Let's get close enough and make sure it goes on the map. Thanks for the like, Rose, much appreciated. Yeah, that's quite a cool ladder, isn't it? I don't think we've unlocked that yet, I think is the thing. Right, so we've got a road paver here. We now can see how much we need to upgrade it, whereas before we couldn't see it until you actually physically go near them. You don't always see them. So at least now we can see it on the map. We can always bring that amount out with us next time out this way. I'm not seeing anything else to pick up, to be fair. It's quite empty up here, to be honest. I always try and pick as much of up as I can. We've got loads of stuff on us that needs delivering elsewhere. But at the minute, the story's keeping us this way. But yeah, I was kind of hoping there's an animal there. If I didn't get myself stuck. I wonder if we get the animal. We're going to tranquilize it first. That's the best way. Let's tranquilize the animal.
A word of warning, Sam. That sniper rifle doesn't appear to be equipped with a suppressor, meaning it will make considerable noise when fired.
That's alright.
Take care not to attract the enemy's attention.
I don't know what the animal was, to be fair, but it's now tranquilized. We'll go and pick it up and at least hand it in. I do believe we are ranking up with the animal shelter by handing in these animals. So doing this is a good thing. I need to do cargo management first, though. All that lost cargo we need to deliver at some point. Just want to take off the delivery we've got. And that for a minute. I think this has to be level when we try and pick this up. Place the animal carrier. There we go. I didn't actually see what the animal was, to be fair. Might have been a wombat, potentially. We have handed in a few animals now, but as I say, I think he does still level us up with the animal shelter. So it is worth doing. I just heard a voice. I swear I just heard a voice. Did I not hear a voice? I thought I heard a voice. Well, it could be other porters around mine that doing their deliveries. Right, we've done the order for data scientists. We can hand that in, and then we'll head back to Magellan and do what that wants us to do. We'll go around that way. I still don't understand all these supply requests and why there's so many. I don't think I've put a single request down so far, and I still don't plan to. Whether this will get us to 2 stars, so we get a new thing off them, I don't know. It's only one order. I know it's no damage. It might be enough, it might not. We'll see. Hoping it is enough. Thanks for liking those, much appreciated. Patrick, good morning. How are you? Oh, I wonder. I didn't check to see if that person disliked us because I said no. It didn't. Okay. I was expecting it. There we go. It's not a massive amount of likes. Legend of Legends S rated. I'm already annoyed by their voice. Is it enough? No, I didn't think it was, but at least it's done.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Any bonuses? No change. 194 porter grade. Master carrier level 2. How was your weekend, Patrick? Hope it was good. Bye bye. That voice is annoying me already. Alright, animal shelter next. Ingest cargo. Oh, it's a Tasmanian devil. I didn't know what it was actually when we picked it up, to be fair. So it's a Tasmanian devil we've got on us. I don't think we picked anything else up for here. No. The Tasmanian devil, we have to obviously entrust it to be delivered. Unless, because we're not heading that way at the minute. I think that's the first Tasmanian devil we've done, to be fair. There we go. No, they didn't, no. I was half expecting it, to be honest. But they didn't, no. Right, Magellan it is then. And so the amount of cargo on us, I kind of want it to say, to kind of encourage us to go back to some of the old places, just because we've got a lot of cargo for other places on us. I wouldn't mind going and delivering, but I kind of want the story to make sense to do so, if that makes sense. Because essentially we could fly back that way, couldn't we? That's the thing. Right, let's head to our room. There was Fragile told us to go and see tomorrow and have a conversation, so we need to go and do that. But no, I was expecting it to be fair, Craig. To be honest though, if they did, it would help the channel. So they might know not to.
Fragile? What is tomorrow? We didn't have that where I came from. I don't understand what it means.
Ah.
You know what will happen to these buds? They will turn into flowers. In the space of a day, they'll have completely changed. Living things can't help but change, you see. They can't stay the same forever.
But where I came from, nothing ever changed. So does that mean I'm not alive?
The day never changed. There was no day and night cycle, was there, where she's from?
Listen. You are alive. The person you were yesterday is different from the one you are today, and the one you'll be tomorrow. You're changing. That's what living is. To change and to embrace change. To transform.
That's the thing. So she's aging it, but to age it turns it into a flower.
Is this what my tomorrow will be?
Yesterday becomes today, which in turn becomes tomorrow. They're all connected, for better or worse. And death is not the end.
Death is not the end.
It's not for us because we come back every time we can repatriate.
You should get some rest.
You told us to talk to tomorrow.
Good night.
You can see the AI suit actually, can't you? You can see the banding in blue. Fragile was the one who told us to go and speak to tomorrow, to be fair. Where are things going to lead us now, then?
Sam, it's Charlie. Your assistance has been personally requested once more. Access the data scientist delivery terminal to undertake this main order.
You don't want to go back somewhere just to deliver something.
The details of this
Yeah,
merit careful review. Or so I've been
informed.
informed.
Oh, okay.
Don't let them down, Sam.
This order sounds like it could be quite different then. Yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? We can head back just to level up places, but story-wise, it wouldn't make sense at this point. If obviously this order we're about to receive is going backwards to like the inventor or something, then fair enough. We're already that way. Quickly nip to a few places, do a few bits, but I don't want to just go there for the sake of it. It's the same as Mexico. I want to go back because we level them up, we're going to get new gear. But if we don't level up, we're not getting that gear. But I also don't want to just fly to Mexico for no reason, if that makes sense. There has to be a reason to go there, as far as I'm concerned. Right, let's speak to Doll Man.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Clean as a whistle.
Thank you.
So that was the esteemed data scientist. It didn't take much convincing to become a part of the chiral network after all, did they?
Nope.
I suppose the appeal of APAS's analytical capabilities was too much to ignore. And they must be quite the fan of pizza, too. The considerable weight of our last delivery did not escape my notice.
Well,
Just how many pizzas do you think the chef was able to pack into that container?
yeah, there was a gun in the container.
Huh. A suit that prevents its wearer from being recognized by AI cameras. Eyes are the most prominent sensory organ of many life forms. Those of us who specialize in psychology often learn a great deal about them. You see, what the eye and the camera perceive is compared against past experiences and data to yield a conclusion. Perhaps this suit exploits a flaw in how AI cameras perform this function. Which is to say, you shouldn't presume you won't show up on these cameras. But I think it may utilize a form of optical jamming to obfuscate your appearance. In this way, it ensures the system doesn't interpret you as an intruder.
He's basically saying, don't 100% trust the suit, just in case it doesn't work.
Sam, those apples Rainey gave us do look tasty, I must say. Such bright, healthy colors. Perfectly ripened in my estimation.
And they're basically saying, eat the apple.
Fortunate that we received so many.
Yeah, it might be, mate. Eat the apple.
I don't really have anything else to say right now.
There we go. If we can eat the apple, we'll eat the apple. Now he's saying it's perfectly ripe. I think we can eat the apple, can we? Can't. Oh, there we go. Eat the apple. I was waiting for us to get to the actual ability to do so. I don't know if we gain anything from eating the apple. Why is the old man looking weird? Okay. We ate the apple. The licky stick isn't actually for licking, as we found out. It's just there as a reminder, essentially. Right, the drink will increase, give us a bonus stamina. I am going to quickly speak to Dolman once more, just because we've eaten the apple now, he may say something new. And then we'll head on out and go and see what this new mission is. The fact that Charlie said we've got to carefully consider it makes you wonder what it's going to involve.
That sure looked good, Sam. Sam, I think it's high time we get going.
It is high time, but I'm waiting for you.
Relaxation is no good for my sciatica.
No good for sciatica.
Ready to head out, Sam? I sure am. I was born ready. Ready to head out, Sam?
Okay, he's repeating himself now.
I sure am.
Now he's repeating himself, it's time to go. Right, head to the surface. Let's get a gear and head on out. We're going to go and pick the mission up from data scientists, see what they've got. We'll check the shared cargo on the terminal in the Magellan first, so you never know if we're going to see anything, an order for the data scientist.
I was thinking, my ship takes tomorrow.
She's floating again.
I need to do some studying myself. Can you take a look at this?
What do we do? Examine the life cycle of each organ depicted and select the answer that best fits the icon. So, okay. So a platypus is a mammal that lays an egg. Yeah, so it's not larva, it's not an embryo, it's an egg. Platypuses are mammals, but actually lay eggs. They're the only mammal that doesn't give birth to live babies, essentially. There we go.
Thanks for the input. Have a safe trip, Sam.
Later. I'm not too sure what that was about. We got it right.
Okay, tomorrow. Let's continue.
I don't wanna.
We got Rainier share the following data That's a decal we can put on our vehicle, and it's the Rainy from Drawbridge. That's the first time we've had that, to be fair. Bit of a question before we leave. Pop quiz. Do you know what? I'm so looking forward to using that silenced assault rifle. I want a silenced sniper rifle as well, to be fair. I'm just going to check to see if there's anything here. We don't know where we're heading fully yet. I just wonder if there's anything for the data scientist that someone's put in the shed. But, no, nothing there. I don't understand why I'm getting more bridge links pop up. That's people liking my thing, stuff I've done, I think. Hang on. Yeah. So all the messaging is all caught up. But yeah, we're suddenly getting a notification when we get likes. I'm not sure what's going on there. Right, let's go and see where we're heading. That's the big question. Where are we going? Because I must have pressed the button to dismantle the vehicle accidentally. Okay, we were told we need to check the order properly because this contains something. Okay, we are going to somewhere new, Motherhood. So we've got to recover an old BB pod from the armed survivor. Okay, that's why we've got to consider it. Armed survivalist base. I'm looking forward to the silenced assault rifle even more now. We're going off grid to an armed survivalist base to then take it to Motherhood, who is the doctor. Okay. Seems like a decent enough mission, to be fair. Yeah, armed survivalists, we know they shoot on sight, we know they shoot to kill. We've got tranquilizers and normal rubber bullets, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay. We have also got a vehicle that shoots, remember, so we don't... Oh, last time we left the vehicle too far away, didn't we? And we had all their stuff stolen. That's something to think about, to be fair. A sniper rifle isn't silenced, so we don't really want that there. I want to... no. We'll keep it there, it's not the end of the world, to be fair. We've got the silenced assault rifle, which we'll try and probably use. We've got the handgun as well. We can change our boots to the silenced one once we're closer. Obviously, we want to be as silent as possible. And then when it all goes to pot, which it will, we can go in all guns blazing. I want to try not to lose all our cargo and stuff this time. I wonder if it's worth... I don't want to put all this in the private locker though either. That's a lot of cargo we've picked up. Lightweight shotgun, we probably want that on us, to be fair. I could leave all this stuff in our private locker and we'll have to come back and grab it. The downside is we've got to come back here to pick it up. Unless I leave it on the Magellan. That might be a better option. If we chuck all this stuff in our private locker in the Magellan, so if we do lose the vehicle, we're not losing loads of stuff. Whereas last time we lost loads of stuff, didn't we? Is there anything we need, is the question. We've got blood bags. We've got battle skeleton. That's a boost one, we don't want that. We've got power gloves. We've got combat power gloves. Level 2s. We've not got... Oh, a Bolo stun gun, which is better than the Bolo gun. That's also silenced. We've got an assault rifle that's silenced plus normal. We haven't got... Oh, we've got the lightweight shotgun level 2, that's not silenced. We've got a silent tranquilizer sniper rifle that isn't silenced. We have got a silenced handgun. I've got 2 grenade pistols, supposedly. I think we're good. I don't know, to be fair. We can try it. I'm more than happy to put one up and see if we can try it. Decoy harm draw enemy attention. Draws enemy attention though. I know the stealth one doesn't. Yeah, let's make the stealth one, and then hopefully we can hide our vehicle in it. We could just drive it and let the vehicle shoot everyone, but we have found the vehicle is quite slow at shooting. We have got all our climbing gear as well on us, which I might put in the vehicle when we leave the vehicle, to be fair. Right, we'll go back to the Magellan. We're going to place all that stuff in the Magellan, because the Magellan should meet us at Motherhood. So, if that's the case, we'll get all their stuff back. I'm going to keep the climbing gear on us for the time being, though, just in case. Oh, don't rest. Come on. But we'll probably take the climbing gear off once we... we've already got all that in our private locker, to be fair. There was a... actually, come out of this for a second. There was a road, wasn't there? I don't know if it's the way... Hang on, is it the way we're going? We're heading over there, aren't we? So, we did see a paver here. We can take the materials needed for the paver with us. If there's whether there's enough, I don't know. But it's always one of those things. If we get a chance to do these things, we want to try and do them, don't we? So if we've got enough, we'll see if we can add that paver to the, get that paver done. That's the only thing on the way that I've seen that we. There's one here as well. I don't think we're going to be able to do both. I'll take a picture of both, but I don't know if we're able to do both of them. I don't think there's a chance that we've got anywhere near enough materials. But we'll have a look. But so what I want to do is store. The reason I just saw that was because I just saw the materials in here. Ceramics, metals, Chiral crystals. So that one and that one we want on us, off-roader. And then all the orders on the off-roader we're going to put in our private locker so we can deliver them another time. This way, if we do lose the off-roader, we don't lose a massive amount. Because I'd hate to lose all of that. Okay, I don't think we can... well, there is some materials on the Magellan. Not many, though. Does it tell me how many we've got of each? It doesn't, does it? Okay. So, metals we've currently got on us, not very many. We need 1,000 metals, 2,300 metals in total, which is no way we're going to have on here, are we? There's 700 on board at the minute, and obviously I don't want to use all of them. If we can do one of these pavers, that's something. That's 600 metals, and then ceramics. We need another 1,400, and that's for the far one. Okay. Claim that. Obviously, that's all going to go in the off-roader. We'll go back to the other base as well, and see what we can grab from there. Shared cargo. Anything in the shared locker in terms of materials? Sometimes you find people have left. No, nothing in there that we can use. Okay. Right. One more. We'll quickly head back and grab any materials we can from here, and then we're off. And we will start heading towards the first paver, essentially. Hand in what we can. If it's not enough, it's not enough. At least put something towards it. I think it's the important part. I've kind of lost track of what we need and how much we've got, but Yeah, they don't have a massive amount of materials here, to be fair. Resins, metals, they might have a few here. What you got? 600. We'll take another 400. Oh, it does say how many they have, actually, there. That's kind of all they've really got, to be honest. Yeah, we won't be able to do much on these pavers, then. But at least we'll put something towards them. Although, actually, hang on. Shared storage. And we may pick up some stuff on the way as well. No, nothing in the shared storage. Right. We'll head to the first paver. And hand in what we've got. Anything left over, we'll do in the second one. So, we are heading back up the hill behind us. First paver is there. So, we want to be... We're currently here. But basically turn round. And head up this way, I believe. Like I say, if we see materials on the way, we'll try and grab them. Because every little helps, kind of thing. For data scientists, because it already was picked up. Careful what we're driving into. Right, there's the first paver.
Okay.
As I say, we'll hand in what we can. So, we've got metals, it wants 1,300 and we've got 1,042. And the ceramics, there we go. And coral crystals, how many have we got? 4,000. Alright, what I'll do all the coral crystals needed. Makes your backpack feel lighter. Okay, it's alright, we'll hand them in. It's not going to be fully done, but at least if we're something towards it. Yeah, I think it's better to put something towards it than not. And whether someone else finishes off or we do it in due course, it doesn't really matter, does it? I say, may find more materials on the way anyway. What we got there? Animal shelter, data scientist. I'm not going to pick up massive amounts of stuff for other things at the minute. I think we're going to need to think about where we're heading, what we're doing. So the bridge we can see over there, that's the bridge that's near the base. Epic Gameplay, good morning, how are you? How was your weekend? Yeah, game's going really good, thank you. I'm doing okay, thank you. Thanks for asking. So yeah, going well. How are you? How was your weekend? Right, let's see if we can get a view. We'll probably head down there in a second. I want to see if we can get a view on them over there. There they are. So there's the base we've got to go and take on. We're too far away to really see too much. We've got an active vehicle on the bridge, so the bridge we're going to have to take over as well as we need to get across there. So where do we put the vehicle? If we put the vehicle here, we don't actually have to cross the bridge, we just skirt round. Okay, I think we go down. We try this decoy grenade on the vehicle. The busy enduring and doing proper. Good. Good. Thanks for the like, that was much appreciated. Obviously another paver. I just see another paver in the distance as well, to be fair. It probably connects. Or will connect, in fact. I don't know how close you want to get before we decoy this, to be fair. Probably there. Okay, we've never decoyed anything before, so we don't quite know how this works. I'm hoping it doesn't make a stealth grenade. There we go. Equip. Hoping it doesn't make too much noise, if anything. Activate hologram. Well, it kind of works. Yeah, it kind of works to a degree. Okay, what we're going to do is quickly chuck in anything we don't want on us, which is basically anything that's going to slow us down. So all our climbing gear we don't need on us at this point. Where do we pick a blood grenade up from? Oh, because it's that one in there instead. Okay. There is a chance we lose all that stuff because... why can't I do that? Oh, there we go. There you go. Grenade pouch. Yeah, there's a chance we lose our normal gear in there, but that's not the end of the world. I don't generally score games, to be fair. I don't think that's right. But also, we haven't finished it. I don't like giving a review as such until we've finished it. What I would say, if you enjoyed the first game, it's kind of hiding the car, yeah. Took 2 grenades to do it, but it's kind of hiding it. If you enjoyed the first game, then you'll really enjoy this one. There's a lot more going on story-wise. If you played the first one, makes a lot of sense. If you didn't enjoy the first one, then I wouldn't play this one, essentially. You're not going to gain anything, I would say, by playing this one instead. But yeah, if you enjoyed the first one, then I think you'll really enjoy this one. Because I think this one is a lot better than the first. Just in how it's done, to be fair. But yeah, I'm not a fan of giving reviews and stuff, especially until we've finished the game. If you finish the game, it makes sense, but until you finish the game, you don't really know. Because you just don't know how the story's going to end, do you? Right, we've got our silence handgun on us. What are we actually going to grab in here? Oh, the BB pod, wasn't it? Right, before we get... Oh, wow, there's someone there. Where did they come from? What I'm going to do is that. We got him. Where did he suddenly come from, though? Hopefully he's not dead. We tranquilized him. One thing, the BT's different. Yeah, BT's, well, I think in a way they're meant to be harder, aren't they?
My time to shine.
Right, Dollman. Go and show me what you can see. Oh, I'm being shot at. I am. I'm actually being shot at. I'm trying to use Dollman to find out what's going on, and I can't see anything. He's down. Obviously, that's loud though, and that's going to bring everyone to us. He's down as well. Anyone else? Anyone else? There's obviously, that's the vehicle coming this way. The driver should be down in a second. He's down as well. Is that everyone? Or is there more? This going in silently didn't really work, did it? Is that still coming towards us? I thought I got him. He's down. Driver's down. Yeah, vehicle stopped dead. I think that's everyone. Obviously, we've made noise. I know there's someone there. Where's he going? Yeah, this whole going in silence didn't really happen, did it? Just to the right. Where's he gone? I saw someone else heading to the right hand side. I don't obviously want to go across that ladder until we know we're clear. He's still messing around up there. I swear I keep seeing someone. You in stealth. Oh, I don't know where he came from. The one in the water, I've no idea where he came from. Right, what we'll do, we'll swap to our silenced assault rifle. So if worse comes to worse, we can still take some out silently. I was hoping he wouldn't drown, and I don't think he's going to. Whoa! Was that a grenade that someone threw? I don't know if that was a grenade or not. Something just exploded near us though. Right, Dogman, get up there. This is what we was originally trying to do. Ah, there's a guy there. Okay. There's a guy over there as well. Guy over there. Yeah. Whoa! That's gonna hurt. No, we're good, we're good, we're good. So someone's throwing grenades essentially. There's got at least 3 enemies still here. I just saw him. Where'd he go? Down. Twin rod, that's new. It's new, so we'll take it. There's at least 2 left. Come here. I was going to say there's one behind me here. I knew that was coming. Wrong button. Down. You know that aim assist that we can have, but maybe I need it. Right, let's do at least one person here. That's what I'm just trying to remember what melee was. Right, is that guy there? We already showed him up. Are they saying that? He doesn't know where we are anymore. Because obviously he hasn't seen us run in. And I think he's the last guy. Which, if that's the case... He's down. Right, I think we're good. Oh no, hang on, I just heard someone. I swear I just heard someone. Yeah, look, he's there. The problem is he could be getting the other people up, couldn't he? Well, let's take him down. Missed him. Come here. He's down. Right. I'm hoping now that's everyone. There was a grenade launch they were using against us. Wow. We did it. Yeah.
Feels good.
First guy in the way, just because he came from something we didn't see, that's the thing. Health, yeah, we're okay. We're in the middle of doing loads of tests for the spinal implant. That will hopefully help us. But it's just, we've got to do all the tests to see if we're eligible, first and foremost. So it's just taking time. Data scientist, we'll take all 3 of those. Loaded with MP bullets. We don't want that. I kind of want to take the materials, but actually we don't need resins or anything like that. So we'll just take those. So yeah, we're getting there. Obviously, there's no guarantee it's going to work.
All that remains now is to drop it off.
Or anything, but you know, it's the last thing that possibly could help. So you know, we've got to give it our best shot, and hopefully it can make a difference. Even if it enables me to walk around crutches, that would be something. You know, something so really small like that would make a big difference. Obviously, our only downside is obviously the back is still a problem. And we're currently being investigated for narcolepsy because I keep falling asleep out of the blue, which obviously is an issue. Secret pizza sauce, we'll take that. I don't know how many blood bags we've now got. Do we need a spare? We took quite a few hits. Yeah, we've got a blood bag there. We'll do. We will put the one from inside here on us. That gives us another blood bag. There we go. We've got took a few hits, but we've got plenty of blood bags to survive most hits. Right, there's loads of materials here that I'd love to pick up, but I can't carry them all. So I think we head back to vehicle. Forget about everything else and just crack on. We've got to go. I've got a bit of a drive to go and get to where we're going next. So we'll focus on that. There's so many materials here though. Metals that we could so use. But yeah, that's one. We've taken them down. That's the main thing. The base is quiet for the time being. They will obviously come back, as they always do. But for the time being, we've got what we came for. That's the important part. Plus extra orders as well on top. Stealth boots are a bit of a waste of time, considering. In fact, that's a good point. That's probably why we're falling over a little bit. The stealth boots were a waste of time because that guy in the water saw us so early. Didn't really matter, did it? There we go. Yeah. The aim was to go in as quietly as possible. The problem we had was the guy in the water saw us. And there's nothing we could have done. But I think we did okay in the end. A vehicle's still here, it didn't get stolen. So I've got next week. I've got to ring them up today to double check. But I've got, I think, 3 appointments next week. Although summer holidays start as of Friday, don't they? But yeah, 3 appointments. One's a psych evaluation. One's an education session. And I don't know what the other one is, to be fair. One thing, okay, we've taken everyone down, that's fine. One thing we didn't check was the bridge. Now, I don't think via scanning there's anyone on there. But if we have to get out... Well, actually, our gun will start shooting, won't it? If need be. There's one of their mines that we've got to watch out for. So we need to look out for their mines then. By the looks of things. We need to get up this hill as well. So yeah, we need to be a bit careful of their mines. So we're heading... Let's have a look. Now we're here. We're heading straight ahead of us. What's that? Chemicals. Yeah, we want to be kind of heading straight. And then we hit this foresty area to Motherhood. That's our aim. Yeah, holograms didn't last very long, did they? But at least we know. We know we hadn't used them before, had we? But a bit of a little bit of a drive, and then we should be there to put someone else on the network. Oh look, there's a monorail over there.
Snag.
Part of the monorail over there that can be redone. What I'm surprised by is the lack of BTs. I so want. Why can't I pick coral crystals up when I'm in this? Really annoying. I thought desert area, there's got to be BTs, surely.
Gotcha.
Some metals there. Obviously all the materials are good because we'll use them as soon as we can. Right, we've got to be careful not to run over any animals. Done it accidentally before and it's not good. There's an animal there, I want to tranquilise it and take it with us. I don't want to offload backpack, I want to do cargo. We're going to tranquilise the animal over there so we can hand it in. As there's another thing then handed in. I think that's a ostrich, and we haven't handed an ostrich in before. There we go. Let's go. Tranquilise a sniper rifle. I saw it. There it is. Our first ostrich. Go and pick it up. That is so handy being able to tranquilise animals before you pick them up, to be fair. And I think this is all adding up to more likes at the animal shelter. I'm hoping it is, because we're doing it as a bonus thing. Try and get the animal shelter higher without being there. If worse comes to worse, we'll just see a lot more animals once we go back there, to be honest. There'll be a lot more animals roaming around, won't there? That's the thing. Right, there's a monorail here. We have got some materials on us that we've just picked up. So what we'll do is we'll add them to this now. Lots of chiral crystals around. It's getting night time. So there is a chance we may be seeing BTs around shortly. With the music playing, we can only hand the chiral crystals in. Have we not picked any resins up? I swear we have. Have we not picked any resins up? Or is it just metals? No, metals and chemicals. Okay. And that doesn't need them. But at least now that will show up on the map. So we now know. I don't want to really give all our coral crystals away. But now that will show up on the map and tell us what it needs in advance. So next time we're there, we can hand it in. It's always worth checking, because the more we can do on the way to things, the better. I'm expecting BTs at some point. I'll be surprised if we don't see any. Well, hang on. What is that there? I mean, we don't know this area. It's not showing up on the map as anything. That's oh, I think it's the start of Mother, to be fair. I think it's the whole facility. It's because there's lights. It made me think, oh, someone must be here. And in fact, they are here. We have made it. Oh. We have made it to Motherhood. I would, but where's the delivery terminal? Let's open door. Where's the delivery terminal? Am I being... I know... It says locked. Open door. Block scene. What? Okay, so the block scene, you guys can only see in a blue screen, is a code. We need to put a code in for the door. But I don't have a clue what the code is.
This
And
door
for some...
appears to be locked.
Yeah.
We'll need a passcode of some sort to open it.
Okay. I'm not seeing anything else bar that. I don't quite understand why you guys can't see a passcoded locked door. But that's what it is. You know what it is? What's the button? Cargo management. Old BB pod. Place backpack. I want to have a closer look at it. Is my thinking. Because I wonder if there's a code on it. Oh, it's an emu we actually rescued, to be fair. Examine gear. That one. No. That's my BB pouch. So I can't examine that one. And carry it in my hands. It doesn't say anything, though. Supposedly there's a code we need to unlock the door. It'll be when it'll zero at the shelter. It will be by the end of it. There's nothing... I can't remember anything that gave us a code. I'm going to give it a quick save while I think about it, but I don't remember being given a code by anyone. It was just deliver the pod. Well, they're saying that. Am I missing where this is? I can't... Because we're here. Where's the delivery terminal, is my thinking. It's normally next to where the vehicle is. And it normally pops about the floor, doesn't it? There's no delivery terminal. And all we've got is a locked door that has a code that we need to enter to get inside. Just numbers.
You don't know the number, do you?
No, I don't know the
Correct me
number.
if I'm wrong, but didn't Charlie specifically tell us to check something before we accepted this order?
He did. What was he meant to check? Charlie did say check something before doing the order, didn't he? And I've got no clue what it was. We should be sure to consult the corpus for visiting. Okay, this is what it told us to do. Visit the corpus. The next port of call is the Motherhood. The area around the facility is dangerous. Sightings of armed survivors base nearby have made local residents extremely wary of outsiders. The Motherhood have asked you to retrieve an old BB pod from the armed survivors base. Seems they attacked the porter who was transporting the pod and stole it along with all his other cargo. The Motherhood have indicated they were willing to cooperate with Drawbridge if you recover the pod. Be sure to read the Mother's databank entry carefully before visiting. Retrieve the old BB pod from the armed survivor list in order to earn the Mother's trust. Right, we need the Mother's databank entry. Databank Motherhood. Where's Motherhood? I've never had to read one of these to actually do anything. Why is Motherhood not there? That was did I miss it? The Boca. The Motherhood isn't there. I'm not being silly there. Can anyone? I'm not imagining that it's not there, am I? Sacrificial BBs. No numbers there. But it actually tells you what, if you could do your connection level with these people at the facilities, tells you what you're going to receive next. It could be a place, not a person. You're right, it could be. Just double checking. There's nothing here though. But yeah, it does tell you what you could receive next if you level up these places. I didn't realise that. Samson Hook, Dow's hydrologist, Peter Chef, data scientist. They're enemies. Armed survivalists, ghost mechs, tech, mole mines, as we've just encountered. Okay, facilities. The Motherhood. There we go. Humans are born from their mother's womb. Every single birth is a cause of celebration. Expressions such as Mother Earth and Mother Nature are indicative of the productive abundance of the world around us. We are surrounded and shrouded by motherly bonds. But our world, once lush and overflowing with love, has been ravaged by the death stranding. Even this shelter is surrounded by armed survivalists. Sorry. Bear with me a second. YouTube saying this would be a good time to put an ad in your stream, and I need to say no. Where was I? But our world, once lush and overflowing with love, has been ravaged by the death stranding. Even this shelter is surrounded by armed survivors, making the local area extremely dangerous. The people who live here are very wary of outsiders. The code required to open the door and overcome the suspicion is a date of your own birth. So at the start of the game, it asks for your date of birth. No idea why. But now that's the code. I'm not going to press reveal because obviously it's kind of a bit of personal information. But it's the date of birth. So it's something at the start of the game you're asked for, and you've got no reason, there's no rhyme or reason why. So that's why it blocks it. It's also personal to the individual, isn't it? So block screen while I enter this. Hang on. I'm entering it, but it's not right. Because you only enter 4 digits. It can't be 4 digits. Can't be date of birth, then, can it? I do know my own date of birth, but it's not It's not giving it to me. Oh, year only, maybe. No, so the year only doesn't work either. Okay, I'm guessing when I do reveal on the corpus, I'm assuming that it will show you. If it shows you, it doesn't matter. I just don't understand why it won't let me enter it. It's because it only wants 4 numbers, and obviously a date of birth is more than 4. Oh, there we go. It blocks it when I put reveal. I know what it is. It's month followed by day rather than day followed by month. We've done it. We've unlocked the door. That was really weird. To be fair, if I had a capture card, you guys would see all that. Not that it
Did it,
matters.
Sam?
You know, I don't hide my date of birth, but
Did you just drop some cargo, Sam?
I did. I dropped loads of it. We need to duck down to get in the doorway. Can I stand up now? Yeah, just about. Right, let's deliver their order. BB pod, no damage, all delivered. Yeah, so but normally you write your date of birth by date, month, year, but they wanted it month and date first, and I never think of it that way around.
I'll get this cargo processed right away.
And to be fair, I never normally know how old I am. My other half has to tell me whenever I'm
I
asked.
had a feeling you were the right porter for the job.
So this is the doctor then. Should be enough for a start. It is indeed.
We've been waiting eagerly for your arrival.
Well, if you'd unlocked the door, that would have helped make things quicker.
We're ready to join the chiral network.
Alright, let's get them joining. And that's another strand that added them. Oh, is it? American way, every month they... Oh, okay. I didn't even think of that, to be fair. That is a new strand established. That is the Motherhood facility and the doctor. And that shows our journey path. Motherhood is going. So we need to go actually to the left, because there's another place to do it out that way somewhere. By looks of things. And it says... Oh, I wonder. Straight north, them symbols there. I wonder if it's a hot spring, because we had them in the first game. They look like that. They look something similar, maybe. I did wonder if they'd have one in the game or not. Maybe something we need to check out. Music Rome is a new song that we've now unlocked. 20 more firmware.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Got to gain something in combat, surely. Not really. Is that it? We went up to 196 porter grade master carrier level 2.
We appreciate your help. Before you go, I have another favor to ask of you. In private, where we won't be overheard.
Okay.
There's a back room just past that terminal. I'll be waiting.
We're going to go into the back room. Before we go into the back room,
Well done.
we need to entrust the cargo. We've got a rescued emu. We've got to get hand in.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated.
There we go.
Delivery will be assigned to another porter.
Architect. Okay, data scientist we need to head back to be fair. That's everything, I think. Let's head through the doorway then. Why does she need to see us in private is the question.
What is this? We came here in peace.
Why have they got guns pointed at us? They also look like quite cool guns. We were told they weren't very trusting, weren't we? She's pregnant as well.
It's all right. They don't mean us any harm. You must be Sam.
You must be the doctor.
Thank you. Couldn't have been easy getting here. Folks call me the doctor.
It would be nice, yeah.
My sisters and I
remember them in the
don't
first game,
normally
they were quite
allow men
cool.
inside, but for patients we make an exception. It's clear you suffered greatly for this child's sake,
Why
haven't you?
don't Sam's not going to give up Lou.
Hi, Sam.
Yeah.
Maybe he is. I didn't think he'd let her take Lou. Obviously, we don't know if she's keeping him or not, but I didn't think he'd even let her touch him.
Oh, these. They're chiral hands.
Chiral hands? How is she doing that?
So your BB's passed on.
You have dooms then, I take it.
I do. And it's given me an unusual gift. I can remove a BB from a still mother's womb without resorting to invasive surgery. And safely place it in a pod with minimal distress to the fetus.
Wow.
Without using any tools whatsoever? So you're a psychic surgeon then?
A psychic midwife is what they call me.
That's a skill to have in this, isn't it?
When I was with Bridges, I used these techniques to remove BBs from their mothers. Sam, you may be suffering from persistent, complex bereavement disorder.
Basically, he can't let go of the fact that Lou's dead.
Here?
And believes that
Tell me I got issues.
Lou's still with him.
Sam, we're the Motherhood.
The what now?
This shelter is a safe space for mothers.
Women and children would come here seeking peace. They also came because I could examine still babies. I'd move the fetus to a pod and perform what I would call a transposed screening.
I guess that's why they call you doctor. So, are you saying your technique allows you to treat still baby syndrome?
A BB pod is functionally no different than an incubator. And I was eager to bring our unborn children into the world. So, I thought I would give this little one a chance. Still baby or no, I was convinced I could bring a fetus to term outside the womb. So I placed him in the pod. And a moment later, his heart started beating.
So was she the first one then to do the...
minutes,
put BBs in pods then?
I tried as quickly as I could to get him back in the womb, but it was too late. The still baby was no longer viable. I'm sorry, Caesar.
So the first person she tried doing this procedure on, her baby didn't survive.
Over time, I tried to refine the pod tech to find a way to help women and their children. But treatment and life extension are impossible. All I could do was look. Even so, word got around and mothers in need of support started coming here. But unfortunately, not long after, men came knocking too.
Oh.
Men who wanted women. What could I do? I was only a doctor who delivered babies. And nothing more. Luckily, I had strong women around me. Mothers who were willing to stand up and fight for the sake of us all.
But as soon as we decided to take up arms, our man friends only got bolder.
If we don't fight back, they'll enslave us.
We can't and won't lay down our arms till our safety is guaranteed.
Wow, that's an arsenal and a half. I've got a feeling we're going to be going to stop these men.
Where'd you get your hardware?
Weapons factory's been pumping them out non-stop. That's why all the locals around here are toting new toys. Got plenty more of their new releases in the armory downstairs.
Sam, we want you to shut down their operation and halt the spread of weapons.
Stop them, please.
Please.
Prior to proceeding, we'll need to confirm the precise location of the factory. Let's make our way back to the DHV Magellan, Sam.
Sam, wait.
Yeah.
What's she doing?
There. All finished.
Was that from the first game when he was shot? I wonder. I think that was a connection to the first game. I'm pretty sure.
Sam, this is Tarman. We've got an emergency on our hands here. I'm afraid the DHV Magellan is out of action. We can't move an inch. A cursory inspection confirmed that some critical parts of the propulsion system have become clogged up with tar. Our usual decontamination methods won't cut it. We'll need a special tar dissolvent to clear out the blockage. The F2 South Distribution Center was kind enough to source some for us. I'd like you to pick up the order on site, collect the cargo, and bring it back to the ship.
I'm pretty sure the F2 South Distribution Center is quite a long way away.
To keep ourselves from sinking further into the tar, as well as gathering information on the weapons factory. Don't let us down, Sam.
Okay, so we need to go and help the DHV Magellan. But yeah, the bullet I think she just took out was one that we was to do with the first game, I think. Right, what do we got? These are actually standard orders. So we have got to now travel all the way down to the F2 South Distribution Center down there. That's not the actual main story mission. We need to head there to go and to get the mission for what we actually do, to go back to the DHV Magellan, which is over here by the data scientist. So this area here, the red area, we haven't been there yet. We don't know who lives there. Someone does, and we need to connect to the network. But until we actually get an order for them, we can't do so. But since we're heading to the South Distribution Center, we can get as far as the monorail by the mine and ride that there if need be. We have got the monorail quite a long way. It might be worth using the monorail if you've got any orders for West Fort Knott as well, to be fair, and do a whole loop round. But we've got to get back to at least the mine first. By the looks of things, we can stop at Hartman's lab. I think we've got a delivery for that. The only downside is DMV Magellan, I think, is a data scientist, and it's got loads of deliveries on it, and we can't pick up. I don't think we can anyway. So this one is where we're heading. So we'll take all of it. We'll take that order. That one's to Hartman's lab. It's on the way to where we're going, so we might as well take that as well. We're not going to the architect. Data scientist we could head to first, to be fair. Back. Return to order list. Yeah, we can go there first. Recover and bring back. We'll leave the recover and bring back. I think we can do all three of those on the way to where we're heading.
This cargo has been designated hazardous. The container encasing the cargo may release noxious gases if damaged significantly.
Okay, so we can't damage them containers, otherwise it will allow a noxious gas that'll make us unconscious. To be fair, it's all going in the vehicle anyway. Right, where are we with everything else? So, we do need probably a new assault rifle, basically because we're really out of ammunition. Sniper rifle with 9 bullets left. That's got 19, so we need 2 of those. We got an extra blood bag, didn't we? So, we need sniper rifle and assault rifle. Barrel stun gun, 14. We only fired once, didn't we? So yeah, assault rifle and sniper rifle if we can. Depending on how many materials they have, that's the question. Doesn't tell us. Sniper rifle. Yeah, they've got enough for what we want here. And it was the lightweight assault rifle, the silence one. If we could go somewhere to a private room and sleep, we'd get the ammunition back automatically. But because we can't, we may as well make these now, and we'll swap them with what we've got. So that goes onto the tool rack. That will just go there for the minute. So the used assault rifle, used sniper rifle, both of those can be recycled. There we go. And now I think we're ready. Just in case we get into a fight on the way, I wanted to make sure we were ready. No new APAS. Maybe I do need the aim assist to be, one, to be fair. My shooting wasn't brilliant earlier. Okay, so we've took some deliveries with us. We're going to try and do this on the way, if we can. We are going to be very full though, so I don't think we're going to be able to pick up very much on the way. So data scientists first. The only annoying thing, like I say, is we've got lots of deliveries on the Magellan, and it'd be nice to grab them before we head to the self-distribution centre, because that's where all the deliveries are. Although if they are at the data scientists, then maybe we can pick them up. I don't know if we'll be able to access the Magellan or not. But yeah, we got a couple of things, plus lost cargo here, architect, Hartman's lab, data scientist. Yeah, we got a few things to hand in. So, as I say, we're going to head to data scientist first. There's some porters doing their deliveries. I love seeing other porters do deliveries, to be fair. Right, so we want to be heading over this way, so we can avoid them this time, and we can stay this side of the water as well. If we just cross the desert, I think we'll have to come back and see if that's a hot springs. There is something there, as you can see. It can't be hot springs though. That looks like it's indoors, like that's a facility. We still don't know what facility is over here. There's something over there, there's something here. But until we pick up an order for them, it's a bit difficult to go and do anything. Also, we haven't got the materials for this either, have we? Resins or special alloys. Or have we? Hang on a second. I don't think we have. Have we picked up any special alloys or resin? don't think we have. No. We've got metals and chemicals. And the doctor doesn't have very many materials, otherwise I take it from there. So effectively, if we just head straight, that takes us to data scientist. But yeah, we want to try and get these.
Hey Sam, have you thought about using transponders?
I have thought about using transponders. We used the transponders once. Cargo and vehicles cannot travel. That's the problem. We have gone via the transponders before. We did it end of last stream. But frustratingly, you can't actually take anything with you. It doesn't clear orders or anything. But yeah, to actually get back to where we're going, it shouldn't take too long, depending if we come across any BTs or anything on the way. I think it's going to be the biggest issue. And can we get up the hill there, is the other question. See if we can get up the hill. I'll put boosters on to try and help, I think. Come on. Come on. We are very heavy and heavily loaded, that's the thing. No, we can't make it. Okay. There was always a chance we wouldn't make it up there. Now, is it a little bit easier to get up over here? Be careful of battery we're using here to try and do this. Come on. We're over. I wasn't sure we'd make that, to be fair, but we are over. And we want to be heading data scientist straight ahead. Just going to jump out and grab these. That's quite a big chiral plant. So I think it's worth grabbing that. We have been using chiral crystals, and because we're in the vehicle, we can't always pick them up that easily. That was worth 112, sorry. Some of the bigger ones are definitely worth stopping for.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
We're going left, don't we? Well, I'm hoping the Magellan's here. I'm hoping we can pick all our other deliveries as well, although I don't know if we've got room for them in the vehicle, to be fair. Yeah, all charged up again. We got a few things to hand into data scientists, to be fair. We need to go up this way. If someone started making something there and hasn't finished it. Someone's building a temporary shelter by the looks of things. Needs to finish it. I think we've got some more materials to put into this over here as well. This is the road paver. We won't be able to finish it, but I think we've got some metals we can put in.
Gotta stretch my legs.
Let's try to do as much as we can on the way to something else. The angle, Crazy Irishman, you were correct with the angle. That worked massively. We've got 400 metals we can hand in here. That's the metals done, and the chiral crystals. It just needs, what is it? I didn't see what everything was it needed actually. Ceramics, 1,120 ceramics. We may be able to grab that from other places on the way back, to be fair. Okay, data scientist. Is the Magellan here? Or has it gone elsewhere? That's the big question. It's not here, is it? Okay. If it's not here, it means we can't collect all our other deliveries. Which is a shame, but it's not the end of the world. It would have been nice to be able to hand them in, that's the thing. Right, we'll deliver everything we've got for the data scientist at the very least. And then we'll look at what orders she's got in case we can take anything with us. But that's 5 different deliveries. Hopefully we get a star at least out of it. So we can gain something new. But yeah, you're definitely like the angle. The angle works a treat. I just tried the straight run up to see what happens. Okay, Legend of Legends S. We're a Pico Porter, supposedly. Plus the extras. Is it enough? It is! 2 stars. Nice. It's always good just to get extras. Every delivery it makes a star at house massively. 15 more firmware. 160 more bandwidth. More materials. Hasn't got enough ceramics though. I was going to say the ceramics aren't quite enough still. Did she not give us a new... How come we didn't get a new piece of equipment? We went 1 level, supported grade 197, master carrier level 2. Oh no, she is. It's a treat though. So it's a present. What is it? Oh really? What? That's a hat that I am never putting on. Really? I don't want a hat. I wanted like a silenced weapon. This is the Nusagi hat. A hat in the shape of a cute white bunny rabbit known as Nusagi. It was given to Sam by the data scientist as a token of their gratitude and is a testament to Sam's ability to hop to any task with gusto. When worn, the hat slightly slows the rate at which stamina is depleted and also serves as a reminder of the data scientist's own irreproachable work ethic. Pico. That's the second hat we've had, to be fair, and we're never wearing it. I know, her voice has bugged me. Do you know what it reminds me of? What's the character that flies with you in Genshin Impact? That's what it reminds me of. And I hate that voice. Okay, let's have a look what they've got. A delivery to the self-distribution center, which is where we're heading anyway. And breakable cargo. That's to the architect. We're not really going architect. My thinking was we're going to skirt the edge over here, to be fair. To the mine. Go Hartman's lab on the way. So we will leave the architect one. We'll take this one, though. As we're heading to the self-distribution center anyway. Can we fit it on the vehicle? Oh, we're nearly max weight. It is very full, our vehicle, as it stands. I don't think we need anything else I can think of. We do need to check the shared locker just in case anything else on there. Okay, government base, West Fort Knot. See, this is what I was saying. We could go to West Fort Knot as well. Because you just ride the monorail from self-distribution center. It's one of those. We can get a load of stuff done, but it's kind of that way, but not that way. We're not going animal shelter. Right, we are going there. No. Hartman's lab we're about to go to next. Yeah, so we'll just take those 2, I think. A little bit more room. Just about. So Hartman's lab is next. That's the plan, and then from there we're heading round to the mine. Then we'll take the monorail back, self-distribution, and decide from there what we're doing. Yeah, I don't think you can pick up once we're full. I'm assuming anyway. I don't know for sure. But yeah, my thinking, we want to be heading. We're going to self-distribution. I don't know where the Magellan is because last we heard it was here. My only thinking maybe is the Magellan actually at the self-distribution. It doesn't say it is. But that's where we need to go to pick up the main order. So that's where we're heading. But yeah, from there we could have carried on round on the monorail and other things, but we'll leave it as is for the minute. Now, we want to go to Hartman's lab next. And then my thinking is we head this way, which we've done previously. We get to the mine. Oh, we could, no, we ride a monorail, so we won't stop at the dowser. And then ride this round to there. Oh, there is a quick visit to the dowser if we wanted to. We can't really fit much more on us, can we? No, we haven't got enough room. But we're Hartman's lab next, and then we'll count there. I keep thinking, oh, we can get a bit more done. But actually, a bit more done isn't the best thing. We haven't really got the room. There's Hartman's lab, straight ahead. It's one of those, I want to get as much done as possible. The more we can level up, the better. But at the same time, we're already maxing out the capacity of our off-roader. It wants to try and just do as much as we can on the way to other things. It is so difficult to not have that in your head. Right, that's obviously a facility we need to head to at some point and find out what's there. A few coral crystals around there, isn't there? Right, up there is where we need to get to for Hartman's lab. Ship might be in the tar. That's true. Yeah, it says it's clogged it's clogged something, hasn't it? So that's true. It could be the fact that you can't see it because it's currently in the tar. Right, we need to get up here. Try and be careful of the animal there. Think we can get up that way? I think.
Now entering chiral network coverage.
I think because of the rocks it's doable, I think. Can't remember, did we go up this way before or did we go a different way? No, it is this way, we're all good. Right, we're here. So we've got other orders to drop off here at Hartman's lab. Hartman is obviously not going to be here. The hydrologist is here instead, but it's still called Hartman's lab. Hartman is currently on the Magellan. So let's deliver what we do have, hopefully gain something new here. 4 loads of metals, some cell samples and vitamin supplements. Hopefully it's enough for another star. Thanks for the like, but also appreciated. But yeah, you might be right, she might be in the tar. We can't see it on the map. So it is somewhere. But it's got to reappear for us to give them what they need to fix it. The hydrologist tends to throw up quite a bit, we've noticed.
Excuse me.
Yeah, she's always ill.
Oh, wait. We've met before. At this very facility, in fact.
We did.
You might remember? My hand, at least. How's our mutual friend doing? Hartman and I have been working together to study water samples collected on the beach. My research prevents me from leaving this place. So I'm going to have to rely on you, Sam. Allow me to review your order information.
So although we saw earlier that we can actually check to see what we're getting next once we level up one of the facilities, but I'm not going to keep looking at it, so we'll just still go in fairly blind to what we're actually getting. Another Legend of Legends, I think it's number 20. Hartman's Lab has shared some. Oh, they've shared some of the delivered materials. Okay.
You really went above and beyond. My research is really going to kick on now.
Well, we do what we can. Gotta give us that second star. There we go. Nearly 3 stars. I think we've got stuff for her on the Magellan, annoyingly, as well. That's the thing.
I've made great strides in my work.
Backpack data.
And want to give you this data.
So this is a battery that goes on the backpack to give us more power, more boost for our skeleton and that kind of thing. The annoying thing is, it takes up your whole backpack space. So we don't put it on. Because you can't have the grenade pouches and things like that. We do gain 15 more firmware and 560 more bandwidth. Nice.
I am increasing the amount of materials you
and the amount of materials they currently have.
way of helping you.
There we go. Extra 17 likes on the person's cargo we picked up.
Now displaying your current quarter grade.
Did we gain anything? We did. Speeds up the rate of transfusion of blood bags. That's pretty good. We'll put an enhancement on. And we're now grade 198 Master Carrier level 2.
The schematic I've showed is for a refined extra battery. It boasts increased capacity, despite not being any bigger than the old one.
Yeah, the problem is it takes up too much space.
It's one of the research projects I decided to take over from our mutual friend in preparation for your arrival. I think there's still plenty of room for improvement, though. You know, Sam, we've actually got something in common. Dooms. I can hear the waves of the beach and sense the flow of tar in the Earth's crust. This is what led me to suspect that water might be circulating between the beach and our world. As I immersed myself in my research, I also discovered that my body had begun to undergo certain changes.
Changes?
I had developed a condition that affected me every 21 minutes. I know, just like a certain someone.
Yeah, that's weird.
Are a little different, though.
So, Hartman, after every 21 minutes, dies, and then comes back. And she's sick every 21 minutes, my guess. What can you tell me about 21-minute syndromes?
First of all, only Doom's sufferers seem to develop them. In my particular case, I vomit every 21 minutes due to a form of gastric reflex spasm.
Imagine that every 21 minutes.
The muscles of my stomach cease to function properly for a time, and everything in my system...
That would be horrendous, that would.
I'd rather others didn't see this, so I keep to myself in the back room.
So that's why she hides away.
That's where I was when you first came to this laboratory. I'm sorry I wasn't able to greet you properly then.
I'm assuming it's not contagious. Right, best be on my way.
I hope I can call on you again. Please, tell our friend I say hello.
Absolutely.
Order completed. Well done.
Okay, so self-distribution centers next, because we're going to head to the mine and use the monorail. So where this one is going, water from Hartman's hot spring, that's going to self-distribution center, so we might as well take that with us. Recover samples and then bring them back. We'll leave that one for the time being. I'm hoping we can fit this on. They're both extra large. Yeah, we can. What? Why is the garage coming up? Oh, change colour, change decal. Yeah. Backpack customization. This is the new battery. Well, I'll show you what I mean by how big it is as well. So that's the new battery again. It would leave a bit of space, but actually everything we've got on us currently works for us. So I don't think there's any reason to change what we're currently using. The APAS enhancement of the infusion, blood infusion, I think it's quite good, so we'll put that on as well. And then we're ready to head out. Although we're not. We want to check the shared locker quickly and just see what that's got for us. We'll give it a quick save as well before we head on out. Government Space, Western Environmental Observatory. Western Environmental Observatory is already 5 stars, so in theory, we don't need to deliver anything there anymore. Then Commander, West Fort Knot. I say we could go to West Fort, depending on the mission. That's it. Right, we're good to go. So we are going to go to the mine and use the monorail. So from here, let's have a quick look. We need to head back down the mountain. Although we can come down this way if we're careful. And just head to here. What? Hang on. That has got the monorail added, hasn't it? No, we need to restore it. Because it's not actually got the monorail equipped just yet, because it hasn't been restored. So, 480 resins and 900 special alloys. We need to take those with us. Otherwise, we won't be able to ride the monorail. And then we should have got the dowser stuff, because we'd have to stop at the dowser. What have we got on us currently? Metals we don't need. Off-roader, the deliveries. Okay, we've got 320 resins and chemicals. The chemicals we don't need. Resins we've got 320, so we need another 160, and then 900 special alloys. My concern is we're not going to have enough, which makes this journey a little bit harder. Actually, back in there. Need to reverse on the platform. We'll see what we can take from here, because if we can take what we need, perfect. If we can't, I'm not too sure what we're going to do about... Well, we won't be able to ride the monorail, basically. So we need 160 more resins. Let's just check if there's anything in the shared locker material-wise. Is that for an order? Yeah. There's metals here, but we don't need metals, annoyingly. Claim materials, I don't know if they're going to have enough. So we need 160 more resin. How many ceramics do they? Special alloys. They've got 960, we need 900. We've actually just I know they've got none. I know they have. Hang on. Special alloys. 2 of those is 800, 960. 60 more than we need. They're going to have no more special alloys here anymore. We need to get the monorail working. We need all of these. Okay, I'm going to place them. No, okay, let's do it. Let's do this differently. We could obviously the off-roader is going to be maxed out if we're not careful there. No, that'll do. Hopefully we can still get on the vehicle. We'll find out in a second. Yes, we can. I was a bit unsure if we had to get on. Okay, so we've got what we need to get the monorail to the mine. Let's give it a quick save while we're here. And that puts us at 30 hours and 51 minutes. Nice. Okay, down the mountain. And then to the mine. That's the plan. So we can go around this way. I'm guessing the sticky gun won't pick up anything now. I don't want it completely maxed out because it will go really slowly if we do that. And we've also got the noxious gas stuff. We don't want to get that stuff damaged. Is that the way down there? No, to our left. There's a better way down. Well, we need to be careful of rocks here. then containers get damaged. This probably wasn't the best way down. Yeah, this wasn't the best way down, and I'm not going to be able to make it back up, am I? Okay, we need to be careful here. As I say, we've got them containers on board. Can't get damaged, otherwise we're in big trouble. I think we're okay. Stop. I think we made it okay, to be fair. I think we're okay. I did not think we was going to make that like that, to be fair. Right, we'll hug the line of tarp. We haven't actually been across there. If you look on the map, there's a big hole there. We've not been there yet. At some point, we should really go and explore, shouldn't we, really? And go and see what's there. Someone's already put a shelter over there and a ramp to jump off by looks of things. And there'll be a way across. So yeah, maybe at some point we should go and adventure across there. We lost the light as well. The lights have gone down. That happens occasionally, it's one of those things. I wonder if they changed it to a dislike. That was definitely close coming down. I'll check to see if it's changed to a dislike in a second. That happens. Okay, we are there, nearly there. So at least get the monorail finished to the mine is actually quite a good feat, I think. Because at least it allows more, an easier way of getting around. Nearly fired there to get the dowser stuff. You can see how slow we are. That's because of how heavy everything is and how much stuff we've got in here. Hence why I really wanted to get the monorail done. Make life easier for us. But I'll be surprised if we don't gain a level with the with the Southern Distribution Centre, because the amount of stuff we're handing in, we should in theory gain a level, if not more than one. No, I haven't looked at. I've looked at the patch notes. I've not been in it. I won't look till tomorrow morning, to be fair. So we'll see what happens tomorrow morning. Okay, we're here.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Now, hopefully, we can hand in the materials, and that is job done. So, restore the mining facility. That should be everything. And that should give us a monorail. Well, we lost the light but didn't gain a dislike. That's not too bad. Although the dislike still helps. There we go. Mine is operational. And there is the monorail. Trophy achieved, Rail Restorer. I can guess what the trophy's for. Trophy achieved, dig. Just let everything catch up. I will check what the trophies are as well. I can guess probably, to be fair, what they're going to be for. So, Rail Restorer is restore and fully reopen a monorail line. And dig is restore 3 mines. Nicely done. So if we look on the map now, that should be a complete monorail. Does that mean, though, and it does look like that the monorail doesn't go this way. Although we did see a monorail link, didn't we? But it doesn't seem like that goes that way from here. So I wonder where that monorail leads instead. Because we saw the one over here. So that must lead somewhere else then. Because there isn't a link, there isn't another monorail along this line that would link to this one. Unless it's over here. Maybe. Not sure. Right, let's ride the monorail though. We don't want to mine. We can mine resins with coral crystals. It's 1,000 coral crystals for 3,200 resins. We don't need that. Share locker. Let's have a quick look. What's here? Nothing's here. Why? Oh, storage. I think is our stuff, isn't it? And we can upgrade the mine as well if we wanted to, resins and special alloys. But we're good. So let's use the monorail. And we're going to South Distribution Centre. We'll load the vehicle. And we'll load ourselves. And then let's head back to the South Distribution Centre. This will be the main story mission, plus loads of stuff to hand in as well. And we're going to see where the Magellan actually is. But no, I won't have a look till tomorrow. I don't want to go on it just to check. I'll wait till we stream tomorrow, to be honest. Lou loves the monorail. There we go. So yeah, I think there's a whole section. I don't think the mine leads anywhere else to the monorail. I think there's one monorail in entirety done. As the trophy said, to be fair. But I think we're going well. I think we've got quite a bit done so far. Still got an hour left today. And so far so good. The mother, the doctor, whatever you want to call her, is an interesting character to say the least. And she pulled a bullet out of Sam. Now I've got a vague recollection of us being shot in the first game, but I'm not 100%. But that would be my assumption of why she pulled the bullet out. Other than that, I don't know where it's come from. I don't want to look it up and ruin the story or anything for myself, that's the thing. But yeah, I think it's related to the first game. That bullet that she pulled out. We're making good progress. We are nearly there, I believe. Can't see too far from it. Yeah, we're here. We're just about to arrive at the South Distribution Centre. There it is, just there. What a way to travel, eh? What's nice about this as well, you're already inside once you get off, so you can already go straight and hand everything in. There is still roads that we need to complete around here as well, though. And as I say, Western Fort Knott is just a monorail ride away as well. Okay, we've got quite a bit to hand in here. Hang on. We got a. So this is West Fort Knott, Olivia Westbury. Northwest line is fully open. Yes, that tells us the Northwest line is what this line is called that we just did. And that's fully open now. The entire Northwest line is now open. This is like a dream come true. I tear up every time I see a monorail train chugging along the coast. Thank you, Sam. You have my eternal gratitude. So that does tell us that that other one that we saw up here, this way over here, doesn't go this way. That's a completely different line of monorail. Okay, let's have a look. That's our deliveries we're going to hand in. So hopefully we get something from this. Sam looks like he needs a shower, to be fair. It may be worth us resting here for a minute as well, to be fair. Just to restock and recharge.
And there's the man we've been waiting for. Bringing up the order information now.
There we go, Legend of Legends S rated. That's a good lot. That's 917 likes. Nice.
As you would expect from the finest port
Or we do try. Plus the bonus lights for all the other stuff. Oh no, that's a separate thing. That's another order, Legend of Legends. Plus then the bonus. No, that's another one. I thought we had other bonus stuff, but maybe not. Oh, there's the bonus stuff. 2,075 likes in one delivery. That's got to be a star, surely. No, it's not. It didn't get us the 4th star. How bad is that? 2,075 likes and it's not enough. Ah. It's not enough. Our grade has increased. We are now Porter grade 201, Master Deliverer. What's this? A passive have developed new enhancements for you. Self-driving support. It allows vehicles to self-drive on roads. That's quite cool. The wife said to me, she accidentally looked up something and exported from the story for herself. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the thing. It would make sense to try to look up the bullet to find out if I'm right with the previous game, but the chance of ruining things is just too high. So I think I'm right, but I don't know. But yeah, that's why I don't look anything up, just in case. Oh, what did you think to Saturday main event, Crazy Irishman? There we go, with a new rank. Master Deliverer. I'm annoyed we didn't quite get the 4th star, to be fair. We should have done. But the amount we handed in. Right, before we do anything else, the animal you entrusted for delivery has safely arrived at the animal reserve. Nice. What have we still got on us in terms of cargo? We need to recycle that, to be fair. Right, so we've got no... Oh yeah, we have got 2 orders here. Who are these for? These we've picked up on the way here, haven't we? So one's Motherhood and one is the Architect. We picked them up on the way. That's fine. I weren't sure what else we had still here. Right, let's see what the main mission wants us to do. I may not take it yet. We may go and rest. Deliver all charred dissolvent to DHV Magellan. So we've got to actually go. So the DHV Magellan is at Motherhood. We need to drive back to Motherhood from the way we've just come. Then hand that in. That's to West Fort Knott. And that's recover that and bring it back. Part of me thinks we should go and recover that and bring it back just so we can get that final like, to be fair. Final star. The 4th star. Let's have a think about this. Yeah, they were never going to do that and give him the title on his retirement, though, were they? That's the thing. Right, what I think we do... do we want to ride the monorail all the way that way? If we had all the deliveries from the DHV Magellan, then I probably would go and do that, but we don't have them. So I think that would be a waste of time. That's the main story mission that we need to go and do. Right, what I think we need to do, though, we need to rest. Our stamina is really low. So we are going to rest, shower, drink, because I did see our stamina is quite low. And I think we stick to the main mission, and we'll just get back to Motherhood as quick as we can. Reason being is because of all the cargo on the DHV Magellan. Like I say, if we had that, then we'd go and do a quick loop. But because we don't have that, it's not worth us going that way, I don't think. Obviously, we need to shower first and foremost. Eat and drink, and then we're good to go. But yeah, they can't give him the title. The Seth Rollins injury, though, that's going to change massive storyline, isn't it? Because obviously, the storyline where he was going down, they're going to have to pivot now and change it. 86 coral crystals. Wow. Okay. Eat and drink. Better speak to the dog man as well, to be fair, see if he's got anything to say. He might not. Boost the stamina. We did pick up an order for the Motherhood that we can hand in alongside the one for the Magellan. That's something, I suppose. Quickly speak to the dog man, see if he's got anything to say.
Oh boy, I really miss the taste of food.
He said that before, to be fair.
The doctor's talents were a sight to behold. A psychic midwife. I've never had the opportunity to watch one at work before. How many children has she held in those hands of hers, I wonder? I expect she knows a great deal about BB units as well. I spoke with Rainey earlier. She tells me Tomorrow's making excellent progress with her studies. Before we left to see the Motherhood, she was tackling and solving relatively elementary problems. But it seems she's since progressed to intermediate and higher level ones.
So Tomorrow's really gaining knowledge quite quickly.
Surpass our own capabilities before long. To learn is to grow, and to watch her grow so quickly has been a delight.
But is that a bad thing, growing so quickly?
I don't really have anything else to say right now.
Okay, job done. So let's head to the surface, grab the order, and then we're heading back to Motherhood. We can use the monorail again to get back to the mine, and we know a way, to be fair, from there. We have got, I think, an order for the inventor on us. Don't know if we can divert slightly and do that on the way, maybe. But yeah, main order here. What's this one? Yeah, we're not doing that, and that's that one. Yeah. So main mission, main story. I just noticed, have you noticed the DHV Magellan has a star ranking, and we're not even 1 star. We don't have many deliveries to it, to be honest, but there we go. This is also very, very heavy. So if we put this in the vehicle, we're not going to get much else in anyway. So this is the tar dissolvent to the DHV Magellan. Yeah, we're not going to get much else in the off-roader after this. Actually, it might do. It's actually not as bad as it looked. APAS enhancement was the automatic driving on roads, wasn't it? No, that's faster order. That one there. Self-driving support. Allow vehicles drive themselves. This enhancement will activate upon reaching a certain speed without boosting when driving in the centre of the road. It uses the road's built-in power supply to assist with vehicle operation. Release the accelerator and the vehicle can drive along the road. To be fair, that's not too bad. You can obviously take back over when you want to turn, I suppose. But we'll take it on. It's one of those funny little things. You may use, you may not.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Right, is there anything else to pick up here while we're here? Obviously, we're only really going to Motherhood. No, we're not going to the inventor. No, mainly shelter. Is that one? No. We're not even really going down, are we? That's the thing. Because we're using... No, we won't, because we're using the monorail. Right, so no extras to take with us. I actually need to go back in there. So we're going to ride the monorail back to the mine, and then from there we can drive to Motherhood and hand this in. There we go. Load vehicle. Right, off we go. Back on the monorail, heading back to the mine now, but we've got what we needed. Some of the families are going to be interested in Randy, Jelly Roll and Logan Drew. Yeah, the family thing with Solo though, I don't know. It could be better. If Roman Reigns only makes an appearance, maybe. But the jelly roll thing's quite cool with Randy. But yeah, it's really just interesting to see what to do with Breaker now. I think because I was under the impression Breaker would probably turn on Seth. Are we being there were chiral creatures there about to chase us whilst on the monorail? That would have been interesting, wouldn't it? Yeah, I kind of had the feeling that he was going to turn on Seth. And because of that, I was kind of waiting for that, so that might change now. But then you've still got the whole Cena storyline, haven't you, of him leaving as well? Or retiring, whatever you want to put it. Oh, right, we're getting there. The mine is just ahead. And there's a straight run. We don't have to go to the Hartman's lab or anything on the way now. We haven't got anything for them, so we can skip them kind of detours, to be fair. So it will be a quicker route back. Although this journey on the mine takes a couple of minutes, I think it's definitely worth using them. Right, we're approaching the mine. This will be our stop. There we are. Okay. Like I say, we're going to jump off here. And it should be a straight route, to be fair. Like I say, we haven't got anything else to hand in. Unless we take a detour to the inventor, and I don't think it's worth the detour, to be fair. What do we got here? The armed survivalists are involved as well. According to information we got from the Motherhood, the weapons used by the armed survivalists also came from the weapons factory. If we want to put a stop to the spread of weapons, we've got to find the factory and destroy it. I'll continue working on pinpointing its exact location. What's the betting that the location for the factory is here? Or here? It's going to be on here, surely. Just because they're not currently connected. Right, let's head on out. So my plan is we skirt along the edge of the tar here, and we do the same over here as well. We ignore Hartman's lab, we don't need to go there. And then we hit the deserty area, go straight until we hit, we can follow the desert along as need be. And we'll go over here fairly quickly, I would say. I don't know how close we should go to this to see what's there, to be fair. I'm not sure about that. We'll see when we get there. Because I think that's going to be the factory, but it might not be. And if it is, and we go there without the mission, I don't know how that changes things. There you go. We're not particularly fast. We are quite full of stuff, to be fair. We thought Break was going to turn off for a night. I think Fatty Jimmy. Yeah, I'd heard about this thing about Dean Ambrose coming back. He's currently still in AEW as far as I'm aware. I'm not boosting everything because I want to lose power and then get stuck, so Just got to keep going. I don't know how I didn't see the rock. My fault. Okay, we're getting that. We're nearly at the desert part. What is that there? Nearly picked up chemicals there. What was that? We just drove over something. It's like we drove over a coral crystal and it disappeared underneath us. That was weird. There's something from the Motherhood here. Straight ahead.
That's the way.
Wowzer!
You're mine.
Okay, that's a safe house there. So I'm just looking. I wasn't sure what that was to start with, but yeah, it's a safe house. Right, let's have a look at where we're heading. So we keep going straight, we'll actually end up here, which is where we kind of want to see what it is. If there's a load of armed hostiles, we need to get away as quick as we can. As I say, I think it's the factory.
Have you been having distressing dreams again lately? You know, nightmares can be indicative of the brain's internal struggles as we attempt to come to terms with traumatic events. By taking our memories of recent events and shuffling them in this fashion, we attempt to find ways of coping with them. Nevertheless, it can be an unpleasant experience. I hope you can get some restful sleep soon.
Right, it just looks like a building, doesn't it? There's a ladder there. There's nothing specific for here. But I think if it is mission related, i.e. the gun factory, then we won't see anything there till the mission's active, I assume.
Alright, let's focus on the task at hand.
Wrong button. Oh. So we now need to kind of head left a little bit and follow this route up here. Yeah. So yeah, I wonder if that will be the weapons factory that won't come alive until the mission's on, maybe. To make another shield factory, I think that might be on hold to step out. Yeah, that's true. It could. Yeah, I think it's hiding something, but I think we have to head back maybe once the missions. If we don't, if the gun factory isn't there, then we need to explore it at some point. But I thought we better focus on what we're doing, because I'll get sidetracked if we're not careful. So weird, isn't it? It's such an open space. Whoa! Okay, we are going to stop and grab these though. There's a pack of chiral crystals. Can't say no to that, can we? As we have been spending a lot of these on upgrading roads and stuff. So yeah, that's quite a lot of chiral crystals there. still wish the sticky gun would pick them up for us. Jackpot crystals, yeah, it was. It's one of those weird things to find, wasn't it? Really. We've got another mission for the Motherhood, or cargo for the Motherhood thing up here. I don't want to get out every bit of coral crystal, but if it's something big like that, I think it's worth it. Just want to go over here and get this on map. This is a paver. Right, we'll stop here. This is a paver. We've got a small amount of materials on us that we possibly can use. It's something. It's not really much. We've got 142 metals. There we go. I'm not going to give it 1,650 chiral crystals though. We'll give it the metals to at least start it off. And it's also on the map now, so it's something we can add. So that's a road paver there. I'm not too sure where the connection point would be. Is that another one? No, that's another paver there, to be fair. So it's somewhere to do this area and connect to all barracks and things. Which means there's probably another one further this way. Yeah, shame we didn't have more on us, really, to be fair. I was trying to work out where we was heading, and it's actually this way. Feels weird sometimes driving on this because you kind of can't really see where it drops down. Like that mission there for the Motherhood, I think we'd be near it, but actually we're not. It's the other side. We're also nearly out of battery, I've just noticed. Luckily, there's a charger here, which is quite lucky for us. Because we were quite low on battery there, that's quite lucky in the end. Very cool, you've got 100 plus hours, wow. Yeah, but you've probably done a few more things in depth than me though, haven't you? Because I could go back to Sunker and probably do a few more bits. The infrastructure and stuff. Right, we're getting that. We've got another mission for Motherhood over here. Small ones, hopefully we can pick that up. I might have to be a little bit careful of this rocky terrain though. Okay, where are we on the map? So we've just come out of the desert now, and we're now over here. There is a monorail right in front of us. We need to go to it because otherwise it won't go on the map. So we need to get that one on the map as well, so we know it's there, and we can look to upgrade it and get it working in the future. But yeah, currently the map isn't showing this one. Just been the self-distribution centre. Come on, very little rock. But this actually doesn't need very much, this monorail one.
Okay.
Yeah, looking at it, it doesn't actually need very much at all. I'll give it the full coral crystals. It only needs resins and special alloys. Not much at all, though, really. Oh, you've done the barrels, and yes, you haven't done those, to be fair. But yeah, now that's on the map, we know it's there. Isn't going to take much to get that one done, to be fair. But that will just be one random connection if we're not careful. Right, we need to be heading... No. It's not that way, is it? Where's our... Ah, to the left. There we go. We have got things to hand into Motherhood.
Just a bit further now.
As well as the stuff for the Magellan. I don't know if they're both going to be joint hand-ins. No, they're not. They're separate. Okay. We'll go and hand in the Motherhood stuff first. And then we'll go to the Magellan to hand the main mission in. So Motherhood stuff we can hand in here. And then Magellan is the main mission. So let's handle this in. These are all the stuff we just picked up on the way. May learn us a star, might not, I'm not sure. And then we'll see where the main story takes us next. We've got half an hour of the stream left, so still plenty of time.
Working late, I see. Thanks. Hold on while I check your orders. What a surprise. I can't imagine where you found this.
There we go, all handed in. Should be a 2-star. Yeah, there we go, 2 stars gained. What are we going to gain for 2 stars?
Take this, along with our thanks.
Firmware update, BB pod patterns. Your BB pod's appearance can now be customized with a range of patterns and text. Oh really? Okay. Nothing decent then. 15 more firmware and 280 more bandwidth.
We're increasing your
plus more materials. Might be worth using those to get that monorail line back up, to be fair.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Why is my stealth not upgrading? We stay 201 porter grade master deliverer.
Have you considered customizing your
No, I haven't considered customizing it.
Benefit from a change of scene from time to time, and
no.
Your child's no exception. Think about it and take care.
Nope, not going to happen. Don't want to do it. I'm just check the terminal. I don't think there's going to be anything for the Magellan. What we got here? Breakable cargo for the architect. Recover an aid package and bring it back. Anything here? Lone commander, animal shelter. I doubt there will be, but it's worth a quick look. No. Right, we jump back on the off-road up, we go and hand in the main mission to the Magellan, and we see where the story takes us. I'm hoping they'll pinpoint where this weapons factory is, and then we'll go and take the weapons factory out. That is the plan, hopefully. That to be to do with BB. Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, no, you've got a point, to be fair. Okay, let's hand this in. Hopefully get the Magellan back working again. But yeah, you've got a point. Midwife / mother, yeah, BB makes sense.
Thanks for the help, Sam. And apologies for greeting you as a chiral grant. despite all the effort you put in on our behalf. I'm tied up with ship repairs at the moment. Can't afford to risk contaminating this worksite either. Anyway, let me check your cargo.
You just said thank you for delivering and now he's checking it. There we go, S-rated.
Look, Sam. This cargo looks to be in perfect condition. It's no wonder your client speaks so
I wonder
highly
if this may gain us a star for the Magellan as well. Right, okay. I did see it's got star ratings on the Magellan, but no. We stand 201 for the grade master deliverer.
Cheers for that, Sam. This'll take care of that blockage, no worries. We'll get started right away.
We can handle the blockage. It's fine. I'd rather you get some sleep so you're ready to tackle your next order. By the time you wake up, we'll probably be finished anyway.
So we've been told to go to bed. After everything, we're told go to bed, go have some rest. Oh, it's definitely sprung a leak. It's quite, I suppose it's quite realistic in the fact that it travels via the tar, but then the induction gets blocked by the tar, and it's kind of stuck. It makes sense, doesn't it? That's the thing. It's not as far-fetched as it sounds when you think about it. Oh. There we go, job done. Alright, what is next? She always wants Sam to sleep. She does, doesn't she? She's always sending him to bed.
Sam, we've used the information provided by the Motherhood's doctor to identify the location of the weapons factory. Stopping the supply of these weapons at the source will make it far easier to carry out future missions. Whereas leaving the factory alone only increases the risk of networked facilities coming under attack in the future. So let's shut it down.
So we've got to shut down the weapons factory.
Tarman has already made preparations. Access the DHV Magellan's delivery terminal to pick up this main order. Tarman will explain the rest.
Okie dokie, so we've got to go and take down this weapons factory. Usual thing, quick shower, eat, drink, and then we are heading out. We've got about 25 minutes left, so I'm hoping it's not too far away. And we'll go in and try and be stealth as long as it lasts before then ruining himself and going full gun blazing. But we shall see. Okay. Oh, we do need to speak, we'll speak to Doll Man as well and just check on him. Quick drink, then it's Doll Man, and then we head out. But yeah, if we can take down the factory silently to at least start with and get inside, that would be ideal. I'm not too sure how this is going to work. We haven't actually been in a proper building, really. It's always been ruins and things, and camps, so...
Was that tasty, Sam? Each time we take the DHV Magellan into the currents, the level of tar pollution on board increases. Which is why everyone has to pitch in to clean the ship after every trip. In spite of that, we still find ourselves stymied by nasty blockages like this one.
Someone's not doing the job right
Tarman
then.
broke 3 mops attempting to dislodge a particularly stubborn wad before throwing up his hands in despair. Although he failed in that epic struggle, I can only respect his dedication. I don't really
Okay, perfect.
else to say.
Starman's ready to go as well. Right, where are we heading is the question. How far away is this factory? I'm hoping it is the one we drove past, to be fair. But then also that whole area, there needs to be a prepper there somewhere for us to get it back on the network. Right, let's see where we're going and see if we need more weapons.
Sam, your next order is a little complicated, if I'm being honest.
Why is it
I'll
complicated?
brief you on the particulars while you review the relevant information. Go ahead and accept this main order on the terminal.
We're not going to take any other orders, just main order only. It is the building we drove past. It is that building. So we guessed right, that is where we're heading. In terms of getting that on the network though, there must be a prepper somewhere in that area. Damage taken by SAM 100% or less. Contents. Oh, I think we've got to take the extraction drive. That would mean...
Okay, Sam. This next order calls for you to infiltrate a weapons factory and disable the weapon fabricators you find within.
We've got something to hand in though
the
there.
factory is located in this area.
Yep.
Although it's outside the chiral network, they have fabricators capable of producing advanced weaponry. We don't know what kind of security they have on site, so
We
make
just
sure
drove past and it was
you're prepared to
empty.
face anything and everything. There's also a vital piece of equipment you'll need to take with you. We'll get it ready once you've finalized your route.
What I want to know is, who do we need to see to get this online? That's what I want to see. Why is there a warning there? We don't need a route. It's fairly simple to get to.
The ring terminal expansion device is designed to support the ring terminal's hacking capabilities. The factory where the weapon fabricators are located is outside the bounds of the chiral network. And APAS has determined that you won't be able to hack into them with your ring terminal alone.
Ah,
But with this
okay.
device in your possession, all you need to do is access the fabricator terminal. It'll be hacked and rendered inoperable before you know it.
So that's to help us get it
Terminal is
inoperable.
out of action, they'll have no way of getting the fabricators up and running. And they'll likely conclude it's not worth the hassle to try and make weapons here again. Hacking the weapon fabricator terminal will also simultaneously extract any data stored in its drive. So be sure to bring the expansion device back to the Magellan once the fabricators are disabled. You'll need to submit it to the ship's delivery terminal to complete the order. We'll conduct a full analysis of the data you bring us. Oh, and a word of warning. This device contains unique components that can't be reproduced with a chiral printer. So whatever you do, don't break it. Get the job done, Sam.
It does sound very simple. I thought it was going to blow the place up, but we're not. We're going to hack into it instead. We better take that on us. Cargo management. Let's have a look at what we've got here. So that's all. These are all in a private locker. Ignore all of that stuff. We're not taking any of that with us. We have got spare weapons in here if we want it. Ghost blade. So that's not the silence one, is it? No. That's a normal assault rifle. We have got a silence one there as well. Stun bombs, grenade pistol. Oh, I've got 2 grenade pistols. That can go to... Seems weird to have 2 of those. We'll put the sneaking boots on ones where you're close. I think we're good to go. Actually, to be fair, I don't think we need spares of anything. Essentially, the problem is he said be prepared for everything and anything, which kind of makes me worried that there's going to be a big mech or something jump out of nowhere. That's my only concern. I think we've got enough. Yeah, I think we've got enough. We're okay. I contemplate giving the aim assist, but I still don't. I don't really want it. And that's not me going off with the best aim as well, because I definitely haven't. I don't know. Aim assist is a bit really something I'm not interested in using. Let's put it that way. Ready to go, fragile. Yeah, fragile, ready to go. The tar build-up on the DHV Magellan's all cleared up. Thanks to that dissolvent you brought us. Tomorrow and Rainy are absolutely exhausted. Gone to sleep already. Thanks for delivering. Don't forget to take a rest too, Sam. Again, fragile trying to get us to sleep. At least it's daytime now. We can see a little bit more of what we're doing. We basically just need to head back that way.
Look, Sam, a hot spring.
Where?
Shall we take a dip?
Oh, that's an actual hot spring there. Oh yeah, but we haven't used the hot spring all game. We've got to use it. Select a hologram to display and an item to float in the water. Oh, thank you. How do I get? Do I just walk in it? Oh, you hang on. Bang, there we go.
Oh, that's just...
First hot spring we've come across. I didn't. To be fair, we've driven past it a couple of times, but it's always been dark. The radium in the surrounding waters makes this hot spring radioactive, although the dose of chiral radiation present are so minute as to have no harmful effect on the human body. In fact, this spring is known for its reviving properties, helping the body to flush out toxins and improving it in every way. No wonder that it's known as the miracle spring.
Yeah, soak it in.
Lou's happy as well.
Oh, that's nice.
Now this is living.
Right, I think that's it. Why would you put the bucket on your head? Let's put the bucket. I don't know why you would put it. Let's put the bucket on your head.
Huh? It's pulling us in.
What? Was that a mistake?
Where in the world are we?
Hartman Spring. An indoor spring.
Wait, are you Sam? Where did you come from just now? Did you perhaps arrive here by way of a hot spring?
We did.
If so, then we have much to discuss. Would you be so kind as to access the delivery terminal?
No, I've got a mission to
Whenever
do.
you have a moment, that is.
What have we just done? This is Hartman's lab. Oh, I can't actually see any. It won't let me look at the map. Well, okay. We've got to get out. We somehow have managed to go to Hartman's lab via a bucket. Considering the mission we've got is to go and deal with this weapons factory. Although our vehicle, our vehicle's only miles away, isn't it? We're actually near where we need to be, but all our stuff's missing.
You actually managed to jump here from the miracle spring. I knew it. I'd always theorized the existence of incredibly strong world and the beach. Places where a special kind of hot spring would emerge through the tar currents. Similar to the plate gates, but on a smaller scale. In principle, a person could use one to ride the currents within the earth and jump to other connected springs. Just like you did. In fact, I dug that spring you used in order to test this theory. And now, I want to confirm if it holds true for different locations. I'd love it if you were able to help Sam. I'll add the necessary...
We've got to find all different hot springs, I'm assuming. It's essentially a collectible, isn't it? BCC level 2. Yeah. So we've got a hot spring digger now. We can build our own hot spring. A device that detects heated groundwater and digs hot springs. Equip the device to start searching for groundwater. The sounds produced from the sensor will indicate the direction and distance of the water source, becoming more insistent the closer you are.
Just so you know, I've added hot spring digger functions to the level 2.
We can dig our own spring then.
You now have the ability to identify a suitable location and commence excavation. Once a hot spring has been completed, feel free to take a dip and relax. I should mention that these springs are invaluable from my beach water research. As a hydrologist, they're a critical resource. So, if I may ask, Sam, would you be willing to use my digger to find and excavate hot springs throughout the continent? Please report back to me if you do dig any. I'll make sure to reward you for your efforts.
Okay, we can ask some questions. How does hot spring digger work?
Once you've readied your level 2 PCC and selected the digger, listen for pulses alerting you to underground water sources nearby. Pulses become more frequent as you move closer to a source, so wait until the interval between them is as short as possible before finally picking a spot to dig. Once you commence construction, the process is automated. All you need to do is wait for the hot spring to percolate to the surface. The digger will also remove any dangerous contaminants from the water. This means that as soon as the hot spring is ready, you can wade right in. Sources can be found everywhere, but depending on the location, the resulting spring will have different properties. I'm also thinking of adding a feature that will let you customize aspects of the springs you dig. Perhaps that will give you something to look forward to as well.
She doesn't know me very well if she thinks that's something to look forward to. Why are you interested in studying hot springs?
The waters of the beach in our world circulate within the same system. As a hydrologist, I study the system. The hot springs of the Australian continent are the product of underground beach water that has been heated by tar currents. But there's more to it than that. A space-time phenomenon, similar to plate gates, has been observed at the points where hot springs emerge. In other words, it seems to be possible to jump between hot springs linked via the tar currents. I had been meaning to test this theory, but then you took the initiative and proved the truth for me. From what I saw earlier, it seems the teleportation process has no adverse effect on you. But just remember that you won't be able to take all types of cargo when you jump. Said cargo will be left behind at the hot spring you jumped from. It should be automatically stored in the digger's private locker, though. Make sure that you don't forget about it afterwards.
Okay.
Were you at all interested in digging hot springs? If so, there's...
She's already identified the first site as well.
It's to the northwest of here. My analysis suggests that a potential source should be present in that vicinity. I'll post a formal aid request shortly, so consider heading in that direction and testing up the hot spring digger.
What I'm thinking is probably take the mission but don't go and do it. At least it's always on us when we're heading near it.
In your own time, of course. I'm not planning on going anywhere for the foreseeable future.
What I'm hoping is we can jump back to where we were. That's the only other thing. Okay, we can douse for groundwater. No, so Hartman's lab is actually near where we're going. The problem we've got is, annoyingly, the thing we need to use to hack into the facility we haven't got on us. What I'm hoping for is we can teleport back.
A hot spring jump from Hartman's Spring, we should be able to return to our previous location. It might be a good idea to go back and retrieve anything you may
Well, that's
have
what I
left
want to
behind.
do. Right, so how do we jump back? How do I use the hot spring? Ah, there we go. So we need to bathe again, and then put a bucket on our head. It should take us back, hopefully.
Yeah, enjoy it while you can, Sam.
There's no bucket this time, is there? Yeah, hot spring jump, there we go. First time we've seen the hot spring jump. We're back to the miracle spring. I did not know putting a bucket on our head would cause that to happen. It just kept I could keep, all I could do was see it said put the bucket on your head, and I'm like, okay. It's weird, but okay. Right. We've got like 10 minutes left. I'm hoping, like the music, there's an Easter egg, but then there must be, mustn't there? Annoyingly, all our stuff is back in. I think it's in in the mother one. Come on, Sam, get out.
Sam, you forgot to grab the ring terminal expansion device.
No, I know I did. The problem is it's not here, is it? Oh, hang on. That's our vehicle. But I don't think it's got any of our stuff in it. No, it's empty. Right. So same as previous, if you jump with a hot spring, all your gear gets left behind. And although we've put it safely away for us, it's a little bit annoying considering what mission is we're trying to do. Hello fellow porters, just run past you. My stuff back. There's nothing in the private block. It must be the Magellan then. Yeah, it must be in the Magellan then. It's not, if it's not in there, it's on the Magellan. I was hoping we'd get this mission done, but we are running out of time rapidly. I just ran them over, haven't I? I didn't mean to do that. Kind of in a rush. Right, let's see if we can quickly grab all their stuff. Mainly it's the hacking device we need. Hang on, our stuff's not there. I don't understand. Oh, actually, it might be here. No. It's not there. So where did all our stuff go? Because I'm really confused now. I can't find where the mission item is. So obviously we've got to go and destroy Weapon Fabric. I know that, but for some reason I don't know where. I'm hoping it's not in Motherhood's storage. Not Motherhood, sorry. Where we jumped to storage. My issue is I don't know where. Oh, do you know what it is? I bet it's in the Miracle Springs storage. The Miracle Spring has its own storage, doesn't it? It popped up out of the ground when we was near it. It's there. I've tried it, trying everywhere but the actual spring itself. Right, got my stuff back now. There we go. Ah, how annoying is that? There's lost cargo here. Right. That was annoying. I think that's right. Those stuff can stay there for the minute. Yeah, same as the transport thing. I didn't even think about it, to be fair. I should have done. Now, we've only got about 5 minutes left. What I think we should do... Is that a massive sandstorm? There's a sandstorm to our left. What I think we'll do, we'll drive as far as we can, but we are rapidly running out of time. I don't think we're going to get all the way there in time. Especially there's a great sandstorm in the way. All we can really do is get as close as we can, can't we? And it just means we have to do this mission on Wednesday. Not particularly keen on entering that sandstorm, to be fair. Go this way. Trying to avoid the sandstorm. I don't think we're able to avoid it fully though. Yeah, we're in the sandstorm. Right, what do we do? Do we extend the stream to take this out? Or do we stop just beforehand? What do we think? Charger here. Well, that sounds terrific. Okay, it's just that I don't really want to get out of the vehicle though, whilst the storm's going on. That's the thing. I don't know how close to this vicinity the storm is going to take us. I don't know how they managed to see that in this storm. Okay, we are nearly there, 400 meters away. Yeah, I don't know how long it will take. think if we're stopping, we stop here. We're about 300 just under meters away from where we're going. That's where we're heading. We're 330 meters away. I think we stop here, and we'll because we're out of time, and because we don't know how long it's going to take this on, and then we come back and do it on Wednesday morning. I think is our best option. It will let us save, hopefully. Yep. We're now 32 hours in as it stands. Yeah, we could have carried on and done the mission, but it could be going for another half an hour to an hour, and I can't push myself to that extreme. So I don't think it's worth the risk, because we don't know how long it's going to take. We don't know if going in there and hacking in is it. We don't know if there's something else is going to happen. So I think best stop there and be ready for Wednesday morning stream. But that is it for today. A massive thank you to you guys for today. We are back tomorrow morning in Roadcraft. We've heard about the patch that happened last week. There's been some issues with it, so we're informed. So we'll have a look at what's changed in Roadcraft tomorrow morning. Death Stranding 2 is back Wednesday morning, 8:30 AM GMT start time, and we'll start by taking on the facility and shutting it down. Hopefully, fingers crossed, as we continue the main story. A massive thank you to you guys. Thank you, Crazy Irishman, for being here. Much appreciated. Hope your back and shoulder feels better soon. And thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. As I say, we're back tomorrow morning at Roadcraft. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you in a live stream very soon. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.